I have to get myself ready.
The show goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, you are watching LolcowRewind. I'm your host, Billy the Fridge. And we got a super Saturday, Sábado Gigante episode for you tonight. Totally mispronounced Sábado. What a silly boy I am. For all of our Spanish-speaking viewers, mock me in the form of super chats. How's everybody doing? I see the R's in the chat. That's a good time. Today is a gloves off super show, okay? Because Xylee and I are here, and we are angry. I think we're angry. I don't know. We were just angry. We were just in the side chat, and we were fighting with Roxy. It was like the end of Civil War. You ever see, not the Civil War with the girl from Bring It On in it, but Civil War with the Marvel characters. It's Captain America Civil War. They had Captain America and Iron Man fighting. Was it each other? With Bucky, I think. I don't remember. Maybe it was probably nothing like that, actually. We were just fighting in the main chat, VC. I showed up really late to it. I was there for like 5 minutes, so I shouldn't even be talking about it. I'll probably bring Xylee in to talk about it. She knows way more about it than I do. Xylee, my co-host, Xylee Gets Real.
Hey,
we gotta mention that our guy Poke Gaga, our crown member for 4 months, is that title though. RWO for life. Sorry that YouTube put cuffs on my wallet today. Blame Nasty Rasty for extorting me to support the other shows. Forgive me, Mr. Billiam, the refrigerator unit, and Mama Xylee. Why would Rastov do that, Poke Gaga?
Because he's evil. He's evil. Rastov is evil.
Is that the crown message, or is that the actual crown? Either way,
what do you mean?
Poke Gaga did the crown message.
Okay, because he's a crown. When you're a member of a channel, no matter what stage you are of membership, you get a free message that you can put out.
I just need to know when I'm supposed to drink for him.
You don't have to drink for those because they can do it anytime during a month. It doesn't mean they re-up.
That's what I needed to ask you. You say everything angry. Every time I ask you a question, you're ornery. How you doing? Were you fighting with Roxy or not?
Actually, no. Roxy and I didn't even yell at each other. I mean, I wouldn't say it was civil. It was a little aggressive, but it wasn't like an argument. No, we didn't cuss each other out or anything. No.
Cheers.
I didn't even call her retarded.
Cheers to Poke Gaga. I'll tell you what I'll do for Poke Gaga. I won't crack open a Crown bottle, but I will sip a sip for my guy. Let me pull up the full screen so he knows what's going down in the town. A little sip from my guy.
I drank too much last night. I'm not drinking.
I did say Sábado Gigante. And steady unashamed, welcome to Cash Cow, 4 months deep. That's Liddy in the city. So you guys didn't fight. You had it out though.
No. I presented her with all of the information, the full clip of what Wonder Woman said up on Aussie from beginning to end of the story. And we talked about what she said on Cafe today, and quite honestly, she'll have a message on Monday talking about, I didn't know, one, I see how it was presented on Aussie, and two, how she didn't know that I apologized, which I still stand by. I apologized to Wonder Woman on how hot I was when I went into Aussie to confront her. She didn't know about that either. So she ran into Cafe today and kind of ran her mouth. So instead of yelling at her, I decided, hey, meet me in the rewind chat. And I had everybody who else was in there, I had them mute. And I showed her the full entire clip of what Wonder Woman said and what she looked like when she said it. I played it for her. And I also showed her a piece, because I did apologize a couple of times, but a piece of the apology that I gave to Wonder Woman last night on Rewind that she didn't know about. Before she ran on Cafe today and ran her mouth. And now she is in full understanding. Just saying.
Full
and
understanding.
Now she understands why I did what I did. Again, might have been too hot. I still think it was too hot, but she understands why the messaging was what it was. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad that we did that off air, because we don't want to watch
did.
that shit here on Rewind.
Sure don't. Sorry, Keem.
We don't want to see.
That's why I did it.
We don't want to see you two fight it out live. I try to tell the audience it was like an epic cinematic event, and then you were like, "Nah, we just had tea and cookies." I'm like, God damn it!
Yep.
I was trying to play it up.
Well, I mean, being that she never got corrected by anyone that I apologized to Wonder Woman, why give y'all the content? I'll just take the content, because here was what was going to happen. If I didn't get Roxy in that voice chat, we were going to do a Xylee Gets Real style live stream tomorrow with just me, and I was going to present everything.
Present everything as in what?
All the clips, all the full clips, the full apology, and what people said on that live stream on Cafe.
Well, for everybody watching, all this vagueness, it doesn't matter because we're not getting into it tonight. So forget any of it happened. But what I will say is everybody who thinks that there's massive sweeping going on, I don't know what is going on. So don't worry about it.
Shit's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So how's your day today?
It's good. I had some
I had Arby's.
You had Arby's? I had some chicken and broccoli and kale, cabbage. So I assume I'm going to have a nice big power movement soon. It's going to go right through me. Probably, yeah. Clean my system out. They say that broccoli is like the toothbrush of the colon. You ever hear that?
No. Really?
I don't know. I might have made that up. Everybody watching right now, what do you think? Is broccoli the toothbrush of the colon? Let's start. You can tell it's a Saturday show because we're off the fucking rip already. We're starting a poll.
Wait, what are you doing?
Starting a poll.
Oh.
As I said, now the audience can decide. Ladies and gentlemen, please get your votes in right now.
The toothbrush of the You know what? I'll say yes because you made it up. I'll agree with you.
I think the RWO will decide for us today whether or not broccoli is the toothbrush of the colon. It's like the broom of your intestines. It's literally sweeping your insides.
Yeah.
Mm.
The song of trash and I love this. Has got to be one of your best thumbnails.
Do you like this thumbnail?
I do actually.
I should pull it up on screen. Free Wolf.
Hold on.
I'll read this in a second. Xylie's getting a serious message, and since you're addressing it to Xylie, I will read when she's back and ready to go.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Yo, back. Your neck, you're back? So, ladies and gentlemen, this thumbnail Xylie was talking about, obviously, is the thumbnail for tonight's episode. This is a song of trash and poaching from Keem, RR Star. This was earlier this week. We were talking about how Rastov and Becky were going at it over everything that Becky had done, and Rastov jumped in because her attacks to Roxy hit Rastov particularly hard. And we had said how Rastov only got into this universe because he wanted to jump up on Rewind and talk bad about Becky, and Becky was jealous that Rastov got pulled up on Lolcow Live. Their history here kind of is a song of trash and poaching. They have
True.
They have a very big, they're an epic here in the Lolcow world. That's why tonight's thumbnail is dedicated to the epic story of Becky and Rastov, aka Beckstov, one we've been adding to this entire time. Octoling says, Billy, did I see you, the aspiring rapper that showed up in the last 10 minutes of Boogie's stream? That was not me.
Okay, Boogie told me we have to play that.
Maybe you should get the link. FreeWoo92 says, Xylie, I was rough when my dono yesterday, but you owned it and apologized. You get mad respect for that. Good job, ma'am.
Oh, thank you.
Metalis,
listen, go ahead.
Metalis says, broccoli is in fact the toothbrush of the colon. Brush your colon, guys. Can we get brooms in the chat for the brooms and doo-doo emojis and broccoli emojis in the chat for the toothbrush of the colon, please?
It's like I told somebody on Discord today. I sit here and I call people out. How can I call people out when I can't call myself out? So if I'm wrong about something, I should be able to say, you know what, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I would do the same thing if I was ever wrong, so I would completely respect that.
Of course you're never wrong, Billy.
I know. Look at all those toothbrushes and broccolis in the chat. All we need now is doo-doo emojis and brooms. There we go. There we go. We're sweeping up now. Ladies and gentlemen, a clean colon is a healthy colon. Keep the sweep, baby. Greeky says that bro is coming for my spot. I should hope not, dude.
I'm getting to the beginning of it, so give me a second.
His mama thought he was a talented rapper. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. Man's a solid rapper. Gwen says they trigger the fuck out of each other. Becky and Rastov, yeah, they do. They are 100% meant to be at each other's throats.
Why were they spamming Xylie quit on LCL Live earlier?
Mary wants to know why they were spamming Xylie quit on Lolcow Live earlier. I
don't know where that came from. I woke up and found out that I quit.
Yeah, someone messaged me saying, did Xylie quit? And I was like,
got message, did you quit? I was like, huh?
And I was like, I don't know. I'll find out on Rewind tonight.
I'll find out later.
Black Saw Johnny Hex says, Billy, your screensaver is trippy as hell. Badass. Thank you, Black Saw. So today, Boogie was at Retropalooza, and he was hanging out at the convention. He's never going to get a day off again. He was supposed to get a day off today. He didn't get a day off. he had to work on his day off, and that meant everybody at the convention was getting trolled. People in the audience were getting trolled. I think I saw people donating to troll audience members. They were very mean to that audience. I think a lot of the people donating probably said some of the things that were said to them and just turned it back onto that poor audience.
Probably.
What is this? What is this golden? Is this Christian?
This is the rapper. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I haven't heard it. And Boogie says it's incredible. He literally came into the rewind chat, says, Xylee, are y'all going live tonight? And I was like, yes, he's good. You got to play this.
Okay, let's see this immaculate reception.
What is fucking happening?
I don't know.
Going through my life without you. Never thought it'd be about you. Second guessing every choice. Gotta speak to bring my voice. Gotta featuring to myself. I never doubt you. Girl, I never been this happy. Thinking you where it fits so aptly. When it comes to you and me, I just wanna make it see it's not happy. I'm ready to it happily. Get you in place. This was fucking on missing puzzle piece. You're beating up my heart. I don't wanna be a part of the second in the seat. Father, thought my inner peace. I hope these words what you want ya. There's something I think that output for ya. Keep open mind, heart and soul. The song is just a whole coming out in your uniform, yeah. You are my muse. When I'm with you, I can't lose. Wasn't looking for you, but now I must choose. Need you in my life, girl.
Have we heard enough of this yet?
I'm waiting to see why I had to watch this. Like,
I am too.
Because keep watching, I guess, because I need to know why I was supposed to watch this. Does it get better?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
You're just my type, girl. Be my muse, all my life, girl. We got a lot in common. Speaking my emotions just like we common. You know we'll love the heart. Or punch you on the track. Amen. I ain't playing with the way it's
Billy!
I got you, girl. It's all in this world.
dude.
I'm stupid to tear the world. Can't explain what's like a flaw.
Okay, I can't do it anymore. I'm done.
That is Ernie from Sesame Street, right? Is that why we were watching it? Ernie?
I don't know. I was just told to play it. Oh God, that was. Oh.
Yeah, that was good job, dude. Poke Gaga says, how do I get the broccoli in and scrub it without breaking? YouTube let me spend this $5. Thanks, YouTube. Very cool.
Let's go. Hell yeah, YouTube.
I don't know how Zeta Ray got away with giving all those gifteds the other night. She she went above and beyond what the spending limit was. I don't know how she got away with it. She balled the fuck out. Zeta Ray.
Because you can get because members wise, you can give however many members you want. There is no limit on membership giving. There's only limits to cash giving. So donations can only be $500 in a day, whereas you can give 1,000 members if you want to.
Huh.
So
I don't know things. All I know is you Bussy says tale as old as time. Becky and the Kiwi. Oh, Rastov is in the chat. He thought the rap was great. Rastov, he fashions himself a bit of a songwriter. He makes a lot of AI songs. They make him happy. He's proud.
they do make him happy. That's all that matters. As long as he's happy.
Yeah.
You gonna end your poll there, buddy?
Why?
I mean, it's quite clear that yes is going to win. You got 500 votes in.
Over 500 people say broccoli is the toothbrush of the colon. I knew I was onto something. I'm actually going to ask Google, is broccoli the toothbrush of the colon, and see if anybody else has said that. Otherwise, I'm gonna write a fucking book how broccoli is.
Oh, see, I didn't know that, Huge Ass. He just says, yeah, there is. It's a 2,000 per week unless it's been 24 hours and you already hit the 500 daily limit.
The
Okay.
fuck?
See, I didn't know about the 2,000 a week.
Hi, I'm High says thanks for the grifted RWO for life.
Hell yeah.
Well, the toothbrush of the colon phrase is not scientifically recognized term. Broccoli does offer several benefits to colon health and digestive regularity. It's rich in fiber, which promotes healthy bowel movements and a robust gut microbiome. See? Rastov says, I did not think that rap was good. Mary, thank you for the grifted. Now, Rastov said, well, then why would you have me look at it, Rastov?
It wasn't Rastov, it was Boogie.
Oh, so Boogie thought it was good. Boogie was just promoting.
Yeah, Boogie literally came into, I told you this, Boogie came into the Rewind chat and wanted me to play it. You didn't listen to me. Communication, buddy. Communication.
No, I know you said that. I was wondering why. Why?
I don't know because I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Poke said, what's the toothbrush of the sack? I actually know that. It's yogurt. Oh. Yogurt is the toothbrush of the testicles. Yogurt helps battle yeast infections. Really good for testicular health. Yogurt is the toothbrush.
Okay, I can't believe I'm going to ask you this.
Yeah.
Are you putting yogurt down there?
No, you eat these things. Eating yogurt helps with your lower extremity front area. Mm-hmm. Eating broccoli helps with the inner back area, the colon. This is all good stuff for you. Do you people not understand? Why is the 600-pound man so health savvy?
I think it's because you have a better understanding of food than we do.
God damn it, Xylee, why are you so apt? You are
fuck off.
You are severely apt.
Fuck off.
Your aptitude is, I would say, you have maximum aptitude, Xylee.
Thank you. Fuck off. You're a good one, Billy.
Did you see Cafe this morning? You did watch. I missed Roxy, but I know they had a nice, long, healthy cafe. Ken is going full-fledged on this Bigfoot thing. He's liking the Bigfoot gimmick.
I have something to show with that, actually. Hold on. I thought this was really cute. Hold on, I gotta find it. Where is it? This one. Hold on.
Somebody made a really good National Enquirer picture of Ken as Bigfoot.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I can't remember where it was. If anybody, if you're watching right now
and
you made it,
is it?
I don't know. It was
this isn't it, right?
Batgirl.
This was cute. I thought this was cute. And it's actually got a clear background to it, but it's
this is not what I was talking about.
Okay. Well, I don't know what you were talking about.
There was a really good National Enquirer picture with Batgirl as the Batboy and Ken as the Bigfoot on the newspaper cover. And I wish I would have saved it because it was chef's kiss, as the kids say.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the kids say. I don't think kids actually say that. It was really good though. And then there was also during the episode of Boogie's Day Out, as we'll call it, there was another romp into the dollhouse. Lolcow Dolls had Beans and Pupstar, and Brantley was on the call, and they had a little girl sesh. It was pretty chill. I know I saw you in there watching. I came in to see how it was. I had to see if it was a dumpster fire. I had to see if they were falling apart. And they weren't. They were having a fun time. Everybody was enjoying.
Okay, was it this? Hold on. Because Khan just put it in here, so I don't know if it was this or not.
Khan!
Is it this?
Yeah. The Lolcow Inquirer. Batgirl found in cave, Bigfoot captured. if it could look, I think there was two versions of this. I could be wrong. One I thought looked a little more like Batgirl, and one looked a little more like Kin. But this is the old school National Enquirer cover type shit that would happen back in the day. It would have these sort of stories. Usually it wouldn't be the picture together though. It would be like one separate picture and then like a separate like picture like on the side. Maybe there'd be a little red tied in with it. You made that one, Con? Is so good, yeah. But it's like this is classic National Enquirer cover shit. Love it. I died when I saw that. It was Con who made it. Thank you, boss.
There you go.
For tickling my fancy. For tickling my fancy. My fancy was fully tickled. Looks exactly like Ken. I can't.
Anyone want to talk about how Bean said yesterday her engagement ring was scripted content?
Who said
Where did
that?
she say that at Amazing?
Mary. Thank you,
Mary.
Grifted. Appreciate you, Mary.
If Amazing can type in the chat and tell me where that was, I'll go find it.
Oh, I think I remember her talking about it. I think that she was showing off the engagement ring, but did she ever actually say she was engaged? I think she was just showing off a ring. I think she just said it wasn't real. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. You're going to have to show me the content of her saying she was engaged, because when she said that she wasn't engaged, I think she was just saying that wasn't real. So we have to go back to find the claim of her scripting the engagement, because I can't ever remember a moment where I thought they were engaged.
Yeah, me either. That's why I'm like, can you tell me where to go? Okay, people are saying it was on Dolls, so I'm going to look.
I remember on Dolls where she said, because someone brought up the ring, they're like, what about the ring? I thought you were engaged.
Here you go. Okay, wait a minute. Here you go. Yeah, found it.
Cajun Lady 1961. Welcome to Cash Cow. 1 month deep. Cheers. Appreciate you.
All right.
Me and Grim are not together anymore.
Ah, that sucked.
See, I saw you wearing a ring the other day, so I thought y'all got engaged.
No, that was fake. That was fake. That was a scripted content. So
You're not going to on your new show? What the fuck? Why are we not talking about that?
Yeah.
Hello, it's a girl show.
I didn't think that was appropriate. That's like, okay, I know that Grim and I are both hosts on shows here in the LCU, but like, it's still our personal life.
Beans and Grim are not engaged. They've broken up. Like,
yeah, she said it was scripted content.
Stop spreading the rumor that they're engaged. That's not true. It's the opposite. You guys are
they're
psychos.
not together anymore.
Respect the fact that they're going through a lot right now. You psychos. Some people are like, they're not really broken up. That's content. It's not content. They're going through a rough patch right now, and they're breaking up, and they're.
Yep, and I hope they both can move on and do really great things.
I hope whatever happens to either of them, they just don't have to deal with extra pressure from everybody watching on top of whatever they're going through.
That's why I said what I said, Billy.
I get to say what I say too. You don't have to test everything I say. I'm not testing you.
I wasn't testing what you were saying. I was going along with what you were saying by saying that.
Well, I'm saying beyond, like, whatever happens to them, people watching need to not add on to it, you know, or you whatever, add on to it if you want. Just know that you're adding on to an already tough situation. Okay. Anytime you go and say, try and support Beans through this hard time, maybe your shit's not hitting right and you're only making it worse for Beans. Same thing for Grim, you know? Who knows what they need right now? And any support, even us talking about it right now, probably might be feeling some type of way to either of them. We don't know. It sucks. But guess what? We're going to talk about it. That's human. Try to be careful if you care about them. And if you don't care about them, I guess be an asshole. It all sucks.
Yeah, it does. I will say though, I am liking this. I'm liking Beans and Pup, whatever, being together as co-hosts. I'm liking the vibe they have. I really am. I'm liking it. I'm really excited for this show. I think this show is going to be great. I know they're under the Brantley umbrella, and I think this is a perfect show for Brantley to oversee. I am really fucking excited. I am really, really happy for the show.
Did you see Brantley sent Beans some clothes?
No, I didn't see that part because I didn't even know they were live for the longest time, and then I caught some of it.
Yeah, the clothes were not cool. Well, they're probably cool. I only saw one piece of clothing, and it was like a lap trap. And Brantley saw it.
That short skirt, and I was like, oh no.
Brantley saw it and said, "Ooh, I don't think I would even wear that."
Yeah, exactly. When she pulled up that skirt, I was like, the mother hen in me just came out, and I was like, oh, bruh.
Yeah, it looked like a piece of like, I don't know, not duct tape, but like cuck tape, like just something nasty. It was funny as hell. Dirty Dalish in the chat says, "What the heck happened to Pigtails?"
She quit.
She had what was only explained as a family emergency, and she had to step away. So, I can only hope that she's okay.
Hope everything's good.
Yeah,
I know she left the Discord.
Oh, that's too bad. She was.
I liked her.
She was interesting. I don't know what would have happened with her, but she seemed to really be trying, and you want to see that play out. Like I know you don't like sweet tea, but I want to see it play out. I want to see these stories play out with people. I when they end short, it's like you always wonder what could have happened.
Yeah.
Sometimes what could have happened is pretty terrible, and maybe them leaving early is the best.
Oh, here it is. There's the explanation for the ring.
Bean says, "Lol, my mom bought me a cute ring, and the only finger it fit was that one. When Grim was helping with Cafe, people took it a certain way." Yeah, you never said a damn thing about being engaged, so your response to saying scripted was just the meta way of saying we weren't engaged.
Right.
Passion now 5 deep, via member 5 deep for 5 months deep as member. Cash Cow says, "I bought a Rewind hat and can't wait for it to come. Those hats do look real fucking cool. If you guys bring out a beanie, I'll be getting one because it's starting to get cold here in Australia. We need cold gear for the people on the other side of the equator."
I wear beanies too. So, I mean, might as well get them now. Let them get them, and then we'll get them. Yeah, no, we need beanies. 100%.
I used to wear beanies
I love a beanie.
all the time when I was like,
I love beanies.
When I was like 18, 19, 20, I used to always wear beanies. I used to be a big fat beanie wearing motherfucker. Big stinky.
Well, you're from Seattle. That's what y'all do. Y'all wear beanies.
They call me Stink Beanie because I just always be wearing a beanie. What's up, Stink? Call me that. I made that up now. But
of course.
Like, what's up, Stink Beanie? That's what I would say now about me back then. I always have a beanie. It was great. They're comfy. They're nice. They're chill.
Beanie in chat. I'm here.
What's up, Beanie? Get on my head,
What's
motherfucker.
Up, Beanie?
Now.
But I do. I like those girls together. I really do. I mean, I was hoping to have all 3 of them because I was really hoping to see what Pigtails could do, because I actually liked her when she came up here. She was pretty dope. I liked her.
Now that I see Dirty Dalish in chat, I want to see her calling in to the dollhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Is it fucked up that I'm calling it the dollhouse now?
No. Might as well.
I'm causing trouble. I want to
That's what you
see.
do.
I want to see everybody calling into the dollhouse that has any business calling in. And if you have no business calling in, stay away from the dollhouse. Dude, I can feel the toothbrush doing its work right now. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get my hint?
Yeah.
Woo-wee. I'm about to...
You feel are you getting scrubbed from the inside?
I think I'm about to full screen you in a minute here.
Oh no! What?
It's about to
Don't
be
full screen me.
It's about to be
Don't.
one of those days. One of those days that a girl goes through. Speaking of girls, let's bring up Camajek.
Jesus Christ, that was fast. Hi.
Camajek.
Bye.
Do you have are you neurodivergent?
What? Yeah. I was still setting up my camera.
Really?
You weren't ready when you went into members waiting? What?
I had to set up. I walked in there for 1 second and then I set up my camera.
What do you think? What do you think we can do for you to help you get that camera on? Anything we can do? Did you put a beanie on because we were talking about beanies, or did you have a beanie on?
No, I already was about to wear one because I have a bad hair day.
Already about to wear one. So you did put a beanie on since we talked about the beanie, though.
I was thinking about, I was going to do it before you were talking about them. And then you just happened to talk about them.
Likely story. I do appreciate your honesty, though. I do appreciate your honesty.
Pretty cute.
That's a very nice beanie.
Cinnamon.
Nice beanie.
Yeah, cinnamon bun.
Poke Gaga says, Billy, I'm Mexican. Well, shit, Poke Gaga.
We already knew that.
No, you have a tons of great ways. I think he's saying he can't eat yogurt.
Oh.
He needs something else for his sack.
Ew.
You can have yogurt even.
Why do we have to talk about that?
I don't know. What's the equivalent? Rice pudding? Does that help the sack? I don't know.
That stuff's really good.
I love rice pudding.
I don't know if that
rice
helps.
Pudding's really good.
Does that help?
Anyway, I walked away for 24 hours because I had to work for 8 hours and then sleep. Why the fuck everybody mad at you? That's so stupid. Siley.
Mad at who? Mad at me?
Yeah. That's so
retardation.
Stupid. Yeah, that's what I was figuring out. Yeah.
Yeah. Retardation.
Yeah.
Retardation and not getting full information, basically.
Yeah. I saw a bunch of messages in the announcements, and then I saw the stream titles, and I'm like, what the fuck happened today? It's always something.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's not Becky anymore. Or at least, not really. I have no idea what's going on with her right now.
And people are mad at Becky too. You missed everything. Becky's channel got shut down yesterday.
Oh my god!
Which also, Xylee had her hand in that too. Honestly, I see why people were mad at you yesterday. Xylee was just fiddle fucking around everywhere. Honestly,
Jesus! You shit stirrer!
No. Becky got extremely drunk to the point that she took her microphone apart. Mike is trying to tell her to shut the stream down. Aussie's going at the same time because the gauntlet, right? Mike's like, shut the stream down, shut the stream down. Mike's in the Discord going, I want her to shut the stream down. And then I go to Rastoff, and I was like, Mike wants the stream shut down. She won't shut the stream down. And I got the confirmation in Discord, which I have a screenshot of Mike. I was like, at Kid Behind the Camera, do you want Rastoff to shut the stream down? And he's like, yes, shut it down.
Ooh. Yikes.
So then she got mad, went live again under members only, not realizing she had it on members only in the sense of they could only see it. And then I don't know, either she shut it down herself or whatever. And then she went live on her channel.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. she was drunk.
Hey.
And then she popped in here and
for like 3 days straight.
And then she jumped in here. Nobody kicked her from here the two or three times. I can't remember how many times she came in here, didn't say a word, and then left. Nobody kicked her.
There's a clip from Milkers that's so funny. Did you see when Becky realized that she wasn't getting her own show on Milkers?
I can go find it.
Oh my God. Find that shit.
No.
It's so fucking funny. It is probably one of the top Becky moments of at least post Fat Camp Becky moments.
Okay, I'll find it.
Dying when I saw it. Low Dersh says, Billy, I'm a real boy. Now that I spoke your name as a gray name, Low Dersh, a real boy would man up and become at least a cash cow. Psh, psh, psh. That's what a real boy would do. Cheers to you, real boy. So, Kamajak, what the fuck's wrong with you? You disappear for 24 hours, jump up in here and stir shit?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, I got to be interesting in some way.
How is that interesting?
I don't know. I wanted to like starting shit.
It is a nice beanie.
Thank you.
I saw a prototype that Batgirl drew for a LolCow live beanie. Very cool. It had glasses and cow ears and a little face drawn. I'm sure it would cost a pretty penny to create, but if we all crowdfunded it, we might be able to get that thing made.
That'd be adorable.
Okay, I think this is it.
I hope so.
I think.
Right. What we got here?
We got you and members waiting because you talk over everything.
Okay, you ready?
I think Keemstar might have been on for the one where she realized she wasn't getting her own show.
Oh, he is?
I think so,
then
yeah.
I guess bring her back. I didn't know.
We'll just while you search for that, we'll sit here and talk to the kids in the audience. It's probably, honestly, the funniest thing I've seen all week, even, which is saying a lot because it's been a very funny week.
No, it hasn't been a funny week at all.
You haven't been laughing, because I haven't been able to be as funny as I need to be. Everybody else has been so serious. Why so serious? You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking through here and I don't see. Oh wait. Well, here's when Keem only hopped in once, right? Because I only see where Keem hopped in once.
And probably you want to.
I'm trying to scroll. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just scrolling to make sure he only hopped in once. That's Boogie. Nope, he hopped in here too. Okay, hold on. Was Tina up there as well?
I think so, yeah. I'm not
okay,
sure.
okay, then it's here then. Then it's got to be here if Tina's up there at the same time. So let me go back. All right, hold on.
think I saw the clip and it was one of the funniest clips I've ever seen on Milkers of all time. But I guess this isn't really Milkers. It's the Becky Boop Show.
His duty was the color of my hair because I didn't like my hair.
Can you stop saying that, Tina? I know what you said already. You don't got to keep fucking repeating it, okay?
This is turning into a
Roxy.
fucking shit show now.
I did not set you up at all.
I'm starting to see, Keem, what you did was heartfelt, was innocent. I'm telling you, Mike fucking set me up to get Becky her own fucking show, and you're not going to convince me of it.
No, he wouldn't
He's
do
seeing
that.
fucking
No, he
Milkers go downhill. Somebody said something, and then I think Keem, I'm not going to lie, I'll tell you right now. I think you set it up to me to call out Becky on your show to start a whole fucking war.
Roxy,
That's what I think.
He didn't do that. He's a shit starter. He didn't do that, but he didn't do the fucking talking about your husband and all that other shit.
No, I know he didn't talk about my own. He did it respectfully. I'll say it again. Keem did it very respectfully and should have stopped there. I feel like we were set up for Mike to go beyond and keep doing it. That's what I feel.
I don't really know the in and outs of everything that Mike is doing, but Roxy, I did not want you to quit. I do not want to fire you. I want you on Milkers. I want to find you a good co-host. And I would never, ever set it up for these two to make jokes about your husband.
Wait a second. Wait. There's something way more important in all of this. You're going to find her a co-host for Milkers? What the fuck? Are you saying I don't have my own show, Kim?
You're not getting the fucking show.
What the fuck?
Who told you you had your own show, Becky?
That's what I mean,
What the
Kim.
fuck is this? Oh my!
What do you think, Kim?
Are you
Becky.
no?
You fucking mastermind behind all this.
Becky, who?
That was horrible acting. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ.
That's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Keep watching it. You close it out? You don't want to watch the slut dragon in full effect?
No, because it was so fake looking. All right, I'll play it. Go. Yeah.
She's killing it.
You told her you gave her
The thumbnail and title. Which Mike fucking made. Mike, you fucking cocksucker.
Exactly.
You fucking cocksucker.
He fucking set it up. He's
It's
setting it all
not
up.
me.
Oh, Keem, run away. But that's a bullshit because he told Becky, because last night we didn't get a redirect. We've been punished. We had to do everything fucking solo dolo. We did it.
All right, we good now? I don't know how you find that funny, because that was honestly, your reaction to it is actually funnier than the actual clip.
Xylee, Becky realized she wasn't going to have her own show. She lost it. Ooh.
Hold on, I gotta look something up real quick because this is actually funny.
Tool Vicarious says painfully fake. You spelled painfully funny wrong. The Gaming Monkey says LMFAO Becky Pig.
All right, look at this. All right, so streamer Becky Boot mocks veteran for having PTSD, right?
Yeah.
Do you want me to play the clip?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I finally respond saying something along the lines of clearly his PTSD is kicking the fucking if he's that triggered about me. And then he cries about it. Well, guess what, Ken? I don't care that you served the country and got PTSD. Wrong time to cut me off. God damn. And then I finally respond saying something.
Okay. So 1K likes, 227 bookmarks.
Yeah.
On this shit. And then, of course, people are basically saying Frogan looks different. And they're basically calling her the Frogan. Frogan's at you. That's you 1-2 cents. Yeah, so. Yep. Yep. What happened?
How could she? Ayo, Crazy Ranger coming through the cash cow. 2 months says best show on LCU. You oughta know. You oughta know. I'll drink to that. It's summertime and the living is easy. You know, they say that.
Is it?
It's easy. Xylee.
Okay.
I was thinking people like to do like grab bags. We should do an LCU grab bag where all the hosts send in their underwear. And then people buy the grab bag and you get like a pair of the host's underwear as like a souvenir.
Absolutely not.
Just imagine you could get like maybe a pair of my underwear or a pair of Boogie's underwear.
No.
You don't think that'd be a good?
Ew.
You don't think that,
Absolutely fucking not.
You don't think that'd be a good cash grab or something?
No, fuck that.
I think Poke Gaga. I'm trying to find ways for Poke Gaga to sell his house. I want to get all his money. You Sussy says if she keeps digging, she will eventually hit China. You think Becky could get that far? You really think she can't clean her house, but she can dig to China? See, Jimmy's down. Jimmy's down to buy underwear till he gets a pair of mine.
Mm-mm.
I think it could be called the Golden Sniffers Club.
No.
Imagine.
No, I won't imagine that. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Maybe
I'm good.
Maybe Boogie and I will start a side business.
Good luck with it. Yeah, that's so gross.
Mel coming through with 20 grifted. Thank you, Mel.
Oh my God, Mel.
Somebody's interested in the Golden Sniffers Club. If you guys want to come in.
Just because Mel gave 20 gifted memberships, it doesn't mean that she's interested in the Golden Sniffers
If you're
Club.
interested in the Golden Sniffers Club, let's see those grifteds pile in. Boom, boom. Mel already knows. Boom, boom. Every time we get a grifted, I'm going to sniff for every grifted. This is 20 sniffs. We're sniffing grifteds.
You are destroying
I
my
lost
ADHD
count.
with
I
that
know.
shit.
I lost count. I think it was 20. I lost count, okay?
It's okay. I
think it was 20.
Killing me, Smalls.
I'm like a grifted sniffing, truffle sniffing pig. I'm sniffing out grifteds like a truffle sniffing pig. I'm sniffing out
What
grifteds.
the fuck?
What?
Why?
Ronas with 5 grifteds.
Oh, fuck y'all.
Waffle the Emperor with a grifted.
I'm not listening to this.
Delaney with 20 grifteds.
Nope.
Jones and Effin. Welcome to Cash Cow. Not for the dirty undies. Wraith the Emperor, sniffing for grifteds. I'm like a truffle sniffing pig. See? They know what's up, Xylee. They're coming
I am
through.
not trying to hear. Oh my God, you're making my ADHD want to fucking rage with that shit, bro.
Keith Palmer, we're sniffing for grifteds. We're just sniffing for grifteds. I'm a truffle sniffing pig. Pig snouts in the chat if we're sniffing for grifteds.
Is that what we're doing? Y'all are sniffing for grifteds?
We're sniffing
What
for
the
grifteds.
fuck? Oh God, you're Billy. You are. Oh God, you're so aggravating. I swear to God.
Aggravatingly awesome. Oh, Mel.
Mel! What?
Sniffing for grifteds. Thank you, Mel. Poke Gaga's just waiting for other shows to steal this formula, right? We are at the forefront.
Anybody else starts doing that shit, I swear to God, I'm gonna call y'all out.
I'm a truffle sniffing piggy, and we're sniffing for grifteds. Bird of words. We're sniffing for grifteds. Wraith the Emperor. We're sniffing for Knickers, like the Knickerbockers, the New York Knickerbockers. The Gaming Monkey says, poor Xylee. I don't know how this sounds in the microphone. It could be poor everybody. Look at all those truffle sniffing pigs.
Oh my God.
We're just sniffing.
Our chat loves to torture me.
No, they love the idea of the Golden Sniffers Club. Imagine you get a package in the mail. Sometimes it's a big package. Sometimes it's a tiny package. You're like, oh, these must be some last season Twiggy underwear. Nobody wants these. But then you get a big package. You're like, oh, I hope it's a Boogie. Delaney! Rewind. You know?
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Imagine you get a big package. You're like, ooh, I hope it's a Billy. If it's a Boogie, I'll sniff it. But I hope it's a Billy. You open it up and you're like, those are some Seattle streaks. Those are some Seattle streaks in them undies. And you're just like, I can smell the waft of Chipotle. Welcome to the Golden Sniffers Club. For life. Midnight Riders, have we found the exact formula yet, Xylee?
You know, y'all are getting on my fucking nerves. You people in the chat, you here, people in the Discord, all y'all getting on my nerves. Shit.
Frankie the Chihuahua says, imagine if you're one Becky or Boogie undies, you can make tents for the homeless people. Trill says, Lolcow underwear vending machines in Japan. It's a worldwide event. Poke Gaga says, Billy, they're called ninjas. YouTube can't stop my $2. Yeah, Poke Gaga has been from the highest highs to the lowest lows. I appreciate you, brother. Your $2 mean more to me than anything. They mean more to me than anything.
Stick it to the man, Poke Gaga.
Let them know. Wraith the Emperor says, whoa, not that word. It's what British people call underwear. Thank you, Xylee. That's why I said the Knickerbockers. That's what they're named after.
I know that's what they're named after. Listen, people get clipped all the time when somebody sends that in the super chat, making it sound like you're saying the other
Here's the
word.
thing. Then clip me. I'll die on that hill. Intent matters. And I will ride the intent train to hell if I have to and walk back with a hard on.
Hey, you know what? 100%. You do that, Billy. Me, I read something like that and I say underwear as soon as I see it.
Not me. I'm a fucking OG. I've been through hell and back.
I've been through me that way.
Clip me. Clip me. I've been through hell and back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking part in our Golden Sniffers Club.
I can't believe y'all are. Oh God, I love this chat. I swear to God, we have the best chat.
You like how we sniffed for grifteds? I just sniffed.
True.
And our audience was like, "This is sick," and we're sick enough to get behind this. And they started sending grifted donos just for me to sniff in your ear.
Yeah, but you know what though? This is the same chat that reached a goal for you to shart. So, I mean, are we really surprised that they were gifted for you to sniff in the fucking microphone, knowing that it was driving me nuts and I was taking these out of my ears? No.
These are my RWOGs right here.
For real.
These are the RWOGs, truffle sniffing pigs in the chat. Please get those pig nose going in. And if you didn't know that if I'm so funny that you forgot to laugh, you can always remember to laugh tomorrow. Sunday.
What are we doing?
Sunday. We're going to take you to church. I don't know. Are you going to be doing a stream tomorrow?
I don't know. Because my husband leaves Tuesday. And I know you have something to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know that we're hanging out with his family tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I might actually take the day off. I'm not 100% sure. Me and you will talk back and forth. I don't know if we want to do a later stream or not.
Maybe we will.
You know. Yeah.
Frankie the Chihuahua says, hopefully no one gets unders with racing stripes. Can't guarantee anything in this crazy Golden Sniffers Club, I'll tell you that. Midnight Rider says, Xylee, don't get your knickers in a bunch. Smiley face. In the Golden Sniffers Club, you can get a bunch of them, but they won't come bunched up. They will definitely be folded for the parcel service to have ultimate delivery. I sold my underwears once.
Did you hear about what I did when they said I quit? So drama alert, after they were saying I quit in the Lolcow Live, right? And drama alert had sent a super chat that said that Sweet Tea was the next host of Rewind. So then I sent a super chat and saying, "Oh, so Sweet Tea's gonna. When are you gonna tell them that you fired Billy? Or Keem, when are you gonna tell them that you fired Billy? You pissed me off with that shit, motherfucker." So yeah.
So
apparently I quit, you got fired, and Sweet Tea's running Rewind now.
I would gladly step down to watch you and Sweet Tea run Rewind.
I would tell you to shut the fuck up, and I wouldn't do it.
That would be funny AF.
In whose world would it be funny, me and Sweet Tea working together?
I would love to see that happen for, we think, would you make it 5-10 minutes? You'd probably make it the whole episode, honestly. You talk like you hate people, but then you end up working things out with them, Xylee.
Okay, hold on. You're not going to make me out to look like a fucking pussy, all right?
I didn't say that.
I actually do hate people, okay? But here's the difference. I can hate you, but I can still communicate with you.
That's what I said.
But it ain't like that with Sweet Tea. My hate is real for that little girl. The shit she was saying, no. How long do you think I would last? You think I would last the whole episode with her?
I think you would last 2 seasons in a movie.
Have you lost your fucking mind? Hell no. 2 seasons in a movie?
Yep.
Bruh.
You'd get to season 5 of Lolcow, and then the Lolcow movie with Roxy.
Rewind.
Whoa. Delaney's message just came through finally. Scared the shit out of me.
Oh, I forgot to cut my OBS on.
Because instead of being rewind, it said rewind. It was like a little doll chewing at my ankle. Scared the holy hell out of me, actually.
No, I wouldn't last very long with her at all. I wouldn't. Tell you the truth, I don't even know if the episode would go on.
You say that. Dove says
I couldn't work with her.
She's not a little girl. She's almost 30.
Oh, that's true. That's true. She isn't a little girl, and she is almost 30. That is true.
Little girls are little girls until they're basically dead.
She's here a little. She's in here. She's a little girl.
Little girls almost never grow up. Wraith the Emperor. All this stuff is coming through again. I'm reading it again, and I'm saying, you guys are nasty. This is my fault, isn't it?
Yes.
I've cultivated an audience of sickos and psychopaths, haven't I?
I am glad that you said that, because this is what I try to explain to people. Your audience is what you cultivate. Okay? And yes, the Rewind chat is a perfect example of the audience that you cultivate. 100%.
What did Roxy talk about on Cafe?
Me.
But why?
Because, all right, I'll put it this way. At the time, I thought she was trying to white knight for Keem, and you know, she was upset that Brantley got accused for the shit that Wonder Woman was talking about last night, because some shit on the Reddit, because of course, you know, the Reddit is doing Reddit things.
Yeah, last night when Keemstar came in here, he didn't get to finish his commentary. I think he was going to point out it wasn't Brantley. So I want to say on Rewind again, because I don't know if we ever got to say it wasn't. And really,
it absolutely was not Brantley.
The entire situation was made to seem like it was some sort of like crazy situation. Was Roxy on Cafe saying that Wonder Woman had joked about it with her?
I think so. What I concentrated on is what she said about me.
Okay.
And she said, okay.
News to Be says Xylee would go gangster in 2.5 seconds with her, talking about Sweet Tooth. Poke Gaga says, we are family.
Damn right, Poke Gaga.
Seth Looks says, when is the Channel Awesome style movie with all the stars of the LCU going to happen? We actually, Keem's talked about that for a long time. He had somebody working on a script, and the guy wanted a bunch of money to write it and then didn't do shit for a spec or anything. And Keem was like, fuck this. And threw it away. But, yeah, the speculation that came out of that whole thing was wild. And it seemed like people who just wanted to stir up shit grabbed onto it.
Yep.
And it seemed like Wonder Woman just wanted something interesting to talk about on Aussie. And took nothing and tried to make a salacious story and then didn't realize the implication of it would start a fire that would hurt so many people.
Yep.
So many people got affected by her nothing burger.
And what my problem is I felt like today on Cafe, it made me, it felt like, not saying that's what they were doing, although Roxy kind of did, but not saying that's what it did, but it made me feel like they were making me out to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
And I didn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
So instead of coming up here, cussing, raising hell, I said, I'm going to try a new approach. And I asked Roxy to go, because I've unfriended Roxy on Discord, so there was going to be no private call. And I asked Roxy to go into the Rewind VC to have witnesses there. I had everybody mute, so just me and Roxy could talk. It wasn't a dog pile. And I showed her the entire clip of what she said about the situation. And then I also showed her a part where I apologized to her about it, which she was like, I didn't even know you apologized. I was like, yeah, I did. She goes, I would have never went up there and said that about you if I knew you apologized. I was like, how would I know if you knew it or not? And
yeah.
And then once she saw the full clip of how Wonder Woman presented the information, what she looked like, the body language, and the words, the verbiage that she used in explaining the situation, Roxy was like, I know the situation. I said, great, but I didn't know the situation. The audience didn't know the situation. So what were we supposed to think about the situation? And she goes, no, I get it now.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
When Zeta's name was getting called out and everybody else was speculating names.
And she said that she would have never went up on Cafe and said all that had she known all that. And I'm thinking to myself, it was right there.
Yeah. And here's the thing. What happened was basically an uncomfortable, awkward situation. But it was someone who was it was two adults basically in a party situation, and something came up and no was said, and you move on from that. It's like there was no predatory intent here. And when it was resaid,
and I'm sorry,
the way it was resaid was like framing it as some sort of like assault. Keith Palmer, thank you for the grifted.
Not assault. It sounded like harassment.
Things like that. And it's like, but the word assault was brought up by other people. And it's like harassment, assault. Like this is wild work for what is just a situation that was awkward between two adults. And a situation that was told to Roxy, like right around the time that it had happened, in a way that was told jovially, and then was brought up on Aussie months later, kind of as like a salacious fat camp secret.
Yeah. And the way she was describing it, like you saw people in the chat going, "Oh my God, Wonder Woman, I'm so sorry." People were saying that in the voice chats. People were starting to say harassment in the voice chats. They were starting to say it everywhere, and it was starting to blow up. And I'm like, and then I went in the way I did. Again, apologize for how I did it, but yeah, because that is the way she was describing it. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah. It's like, it's people are saying I'm sweeping, but let's be completely honest. If two adults are doing things together in a bathroom and you're like, let's take some cute pictures, and you're like, no. That sounds like, okay, no. I'm sorry. Like that's that's an adult interaction to say no to something.
Mm-hmm.
Keemstar said, "How am I supposed to do fat camp with shit like this going down?" I'm like, shit like what? This is adults doing like stuff that's like, you know, a little loose, but nobody's getting hurt. Nobody's being pushed beyond their will. No means no, and then no happens. It's like, just fucking be adults about everything, which I thought everybody was.
I don't know, but the way she was presenting it, that's what she made it sound like. I mean, she even looked uncomfortable when she was talking about it, and then she looked like she was playing it off at the end, like, "Oh no, it's not," you know. But I don't know. I shouldn't have gotten involved.
Yeah. Somebody had to step up, because by bringing it up and not saying anything, like bring it up in the first place and then not name a name. Now Zeta's name's getting drug out, and all these other people's names are getting drug out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
because people are stupid and don't listen to what somebody says when they sit there and fucking say it was somebody who wasn't on camera. Zeta was on camera. Brantley was on camera plenty of times. I don't know why in the fuck people are saying Brantley.
No, you know why they are. It's bad faith actors who just want to make bad guys out of people.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. Yes, 100%. 100%. Yep. Yep.
It's people who want to make clickbait, who want to make videos, who want to talk. And they want to accuse people of sweeping. And it's like, dude, here's the thing. You're, as an adult, do you want to have fun? Do you want to do fun things? Do you want to go to fat camp? Do you want to drink? Do you want to party? Do you know that other people at fat camp were drinking and doing things that we could talk about that are loose, that aren't illegal, that were fun? But if we nitpicked and painted them a certain way, it might put them in a bad light. But why the fuck would we? We're adults. None of this shit is bad. It's just maybe not everybody's cup of fucking tea. Taking photos in a bathroom, not my thing. Okay, let's move on. If someone was in a bathroom taking photos of somebody against their will, fuck that. Not cool.
100%.
Not cool.
100%.
As far as I know, that's not what this was.
Exactly. Do you want to hold the fort down just for a second? I have to
Hell yeah, I
plug
do.
this in and run to the restroom.
Hell yeah,
All right,
I do.
back.
I just wanted to get over that because it's everybody wants to fucking talk wah, 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 wah. And it's like, dude, let's be honest here. At some point, you just got to be a fucking adult about things. Like, if you want to be an adult, be an adult. Like, we're not going to hide the fact that we're adults and we have fun, we drink. Some of us even feel attractive and do attractive things. A scoff, right? Not all of us are saving ourselves till marriage. And here's the wild thing. The majority of people at Fat Camp were committed to somebody. It was mostly couples. So really, to be honest, the majority of Fat Camp was probably on the better side of the morality issues. It was just drinking and hanging out. But I did have my tits out at Fat Camp. That is true. Poke Gaga says, no, Billy. We need to live life based on hypotheticals and speculation. We don't need evidence or logic. Yeah, these people are kind of sick in the fucking head, and I have no problem calling them out. They act like I'm avoiding talking about something. I just need to wait till the time feels right. And that is after I've made 99 new members to the channel by snorting like a pig. Keith Palmer, I owe you 5 grifted sniffers. I tried to wait for Sally to get back, but she held the fucking things back. I'm sorry. Sayla V, welcome to Bam World. Gary Chumley, welcome to Cash Cow. 5 months deep now. Love young Bill Fridge and Sally. You guys are amazing people. RWO4 Life. Thank you, Gary. That's very kind of you to say. But I don't think Wonder Woman knew that this was going to cause all this trouble, right? I think she thought she had hot goss, and I think that Rostov and the Steak were trying to run Aussie, and when they heard it, I don't know. It sounded like they fucking amplified the situation. You know?
Yep.
It didn't help. Didn't help. Southern Sasquatch coming through with the sniffing grifted. Thank you for the sniff of the grifted. The sniffed.
The sniffed. Is that what we're going to call it now? The sniffed? Jesus Christ.
But yesterday wasn't just that. It was a whole bucket of fuck, a whole shit show. There was a whole shit show going around in the LCU.
It was bad last night. It was like as soon as Keemstar says, I'm leaving after the live stream to go, everybody was like, you know what? Gloves off. Everybody's getting drunk and acting a fucking fool.
It was a whole heap of fuck. Because of what Wonder Woman did, Lord Rush had to deal with S1K and Scott Dude. Becky was tipsy as fuck. We were drunk as shit. I handle my liquor like a god, luckily.
I didn't.
Rostov.
But I didn't handle my liquor properly was after the stream, okay? So it was good. It was behind closed doors.
Bird of words, I made you this way. I'm proud. Rostov got fucking wasted. That was funny as hell.
He did. And I was like, Rostov, how are you going to babysit me? Babysit me when I get drunk. Now you're drunk. We have to babysit each other.
Yeah, it was nuts. Yesterday, the house was on fire.
It was not good.
Keemstar came home to get his charger, his vape charger or something. He had to jump on Rewind, and he was going to try and explain the situation. He probably could have deaded some of the problems with the Wonder Woman situation on Rewind, but you had to talk about the formula.
Okay, listen, I was a little tipsy by that point, and I was pissed, all right? My feelings were hurt.
And I'm like, Xylee, hold on, there's more important matters. And you're like, no, we got to talk about the formula.
My question is, how long are we going to harbor? I'm just asking.
Harbor what?
How long? Because this is like the third time you have brought that up.
What, the formula?
Yeah.
No, this is the first time I brought it up in regards to Keemstar coming in trying to
I
clear the
know.
air
This
with
not
Wonder
the
Woman.
first time.
This is the first time I brought up that Keemstar literally came
really?
in to clear the air with Wonder Woman.
Really? It's the first time this stream that you've brought up that Keemstar came in here to clear something and I ran him away. This is the
With
first time
Wonder
you brought
Woman?
it up in the stream.
With Wonder Woman?
Him clearing up that I ran him away. This is the first time you're saying in this stream that I ran him away.
If in specific regards to the Wonder Woman thing, I might have said
It's
you
same
ran
thing.
might have said you ran Keemstar off, but specifically in regards to the important matter that I was saying when I said we got more important business, and then you said, "No, we got to talk about the formula."
Yeah, because I was fucking pissed, bro. Leave me alone.
And then he
Listen, a lot of shit happened yesterday, and I was angry about a lot. All right, I had a rough day yesterday. All right, just work with me.
It's not
here, okay?
always about you, Xylee. It's always
Well, it
about
was yesterday,
me.
Okay. I know, and I'm sorry. I had to take steer of the ship. It was about me yesterday. All right, fuck off. It's always about you. It was about me yesterday.
Poke Gaga says, ravioli, give it to me. Bring out the wheel. I'm not bringing out the wheel when I know you're broke, dude. Like, you think I'm crazy?
No, we should bring out the wheel. It'll piss Keem off.
Okay. He's fucked.
I mean, I could just type in the names.
I guess he's not broke. He says he can do gifteds. He just doesn't want to because he likes talking.
Yeah, I
This-
know.
Fuck no.
But I
I'm
mean,
not
I can
doing
bring
that.
out the wheel.
No,
It'll piss Keem off.
I'm not doing it. I'm not. I refuse.
YOLO, I'm doing it.
Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Guys, don't do this. Nope, you're fucking stepping on my grifting sniffing thing. Ben Killer says, all right, I'm sick of it. Take a shot.
All right, I'm sick of it. Take a shot.
Got bad news, Ben Killer.
Go
Zallie's
ahead.
not drinking tonight.
No, I drank last night. I can't drink tonight.
You bussy says, this is whack. I got my little man shallowed by a female manager at a company party, and I never went to HR. Right?
Y'all are assholes, bro.
No, like, the worst thing about all this fat camp shit, right, is that you should be able to go to fat camp and act like a dumb slut and get away with it. You should be able to.
I agree.
But you shouldn't be able to go to fat camp and act like a dumb cunt and get away with it.
Can we stop? I'm just, you know what? I'm tired of hearing shit about fat camp. Can we, like, not you. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying, like, can we just stop?
I'm assuming we're running out of tales to tell from fat
I
camp.
hope so. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like non-ending.
We're almost out. I know of like 3 or 4 more scandals I'm waiting to unfold.
Wait, really?
No.
Wait, really? Because I don't know them. What?
Let's just say one thing. There was the Voldemort pork party that happened before you showed up.
Okay, you're lying. You're lying. I know you're lying. I know for a fact you're lying. God damn it.
Midnight Rider says, is it true that the formula contains Kool-Aid and glazed donuts? Dude, honestly.
Wait, did that happen?
What?
Xylee, Billy defended you being crazy, drunk, and yelling for the last 45 minutes yesterday. Be nice.
Thank you.
Wait, did that happen?
All the time.
You did. Okay, fuck off. Did that happen, though? Last night? You defended me for the last 45 minutes?
The last 45 minutes? Were we not paying attention?
I was drunk.
Oh, my goodness. Ben Killis says,
You
I'm
still
sick
didn't
of it.
answer my
Take a
question,
shot. Ben Killa, we are not taking shots for donos tonight. But for you.
Well, that's because, all right, so
Cheers.
Billy was defending me because that's my co-host, okay? Just like when Zeta Ray kicked his ass off of Milkers and I jumped on Milkers, and I asked Roxy and Beans, I'm like, who are the hosts of here? And Roxy was like, me and Beans. I was like, great. And I kicked Zeta's ass out and told her, don't you ever fucking kick Billy out again. Then I went to the Discord, and I was like, nobody fucks with Billy but me. Damn right. I got my co-host back.
Nobody, baby. Poke Gaga says Fat Camp stole my girlfriend. Everyone hates Fat Camp. What the fuck, Fat Camp? Leave me alone.
Yeah, bro. Stupid.
Z says, sorry, I was way behind in the stream. It was more like an hour and 25 minutes that Billy defended you.
Probably. My ass was drunk. Wait, I wasn't. No, fuck off. I was not drunk that quick. Because the stream was only 2 hours long. The stream was only 2 hours long. You're saying he defended me being... Okay, first of all, I'm loud all the time. All right, so he's always going to defend me there. But I was not drunk. Let's see, hour, 25 minutes. So that leaves... What, 45? No, 35 minutes? Yeah, that leaves 35 minutes. I was not drunk 35 minutes into the motherfucking stream. Fuck off.
Xylee, our chat would never gaslight you. They would always be honest.
Didn't we already have the conversation about the chat is based off of how the streamer is? You do nothing but gaslight me. Therefore, you have accumulated people in this chat who do nothing but try to gaslight me.
I think you need some time off to think about what you're saying.
I think you need to shut the fuck up and stop trying to gaslight me.
Xylee, you need new perspective on this.
You need to shut the fuck up right now because I know what you're doing and it's not going to work.
I've been doing nothing but caring for you along this journey, and it's obvious that you're losing touch.
Is that what you call it?
With reality.
Is that what you call it? Is that what you really call it?
I'm your one lifeline.
No, you're not.
I think what you need to do is thank me.
My main lifeline is in the chat.
I agree. Shit. I'm logged into LolcowRewind.
That's what you get, motherfucker.
What? That's me. I'm LolcowRewind. I'm in the chat.
That's us. Because guess what?
Yeah, Poke Gaga.
Oh, wait.
Poke Gaga says Billy has only gaslit once. He's keeping track.
He's only gaslit once? What?
Yeah.
Once a day?
All time.
Once a
All time.
day?
All time. One time I gaslit for effect. It was comedic effect.
Billy, do I really have to ask Jada to go through all our streams and get the highlights of you gaslighting me?
Not just ask. I think you have to force her to do it at this point. Otherwise, I have to hire a lawyer because what you're saying sounds a lot like libel. Slander.
I
even.
mean, listen, if all you're going to get is a fucking old car and a fucking Xbox.
And maybe half of a show for me and Sweet Tea to continue on with.
Oh, so you're going to replace me with Sweet Tea. Is that what you're saying?
Just saying if...
you're trying to get me angry over Sweet Tea? Is that what you're doing? I'm not even watching them now because now we're going to have a discussion
if you
like
need
they're
some
not
time
here.
off, I know that she'll come in and help around the house.
Oh, I'm sure she would. Mm-hmm. So
Xylee.
is that your plan? No. Let's finish this discussion. You don't get to run away from this one.
I think we're finished.
Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Look at me. Look at the
They're
Discord.
the important ones.
Look at me. Look
They're
at me.
important,
So
Xylee.
you plan on getting rid of me and having Sweet Tea in here?
If they don't like this, then I don't like this. So I have to make sure they like this. Guys, one's in the chat if you like this line of questioning.
I don't care.
Two's
This is
if
not
I
about
should
them
stop.
right now.
Two's if I should
This is
stop.
me and you. Stop looking at them. Look at
I'm
me.
just checking to see if there's ones or twos in the chat.
Mr. Fridge. I'm trying to ask you questions here and you're not answering.
I'm just waiting for the chat to catch up.
That's
Shit.
because you have that's because you don't do the higher one, so there's more gap between
Shit,
what
they
we
want
say
me-
and
they-
what they
They
see.
want, they want me to keep going.
They do. Now,
All
look
right,
at me
all right.
and not that. Wait. look
Midnight
at
Riders
me.
says Local Gaslighting is the next show name, and LCU Phantom Void says Xylee, gaslighting is not real. You made it up. True.
Okay, great.
Yes. All right.
So you plan on getting rid of me and starting tea?
No. My real plan was to give you some time off, and in that time, bringing in sweet tea. Now, sweet tea, people say, why sweet tea? Because I want to show the world how good they have it with you, Xylee. I want the RWO to know how fucking genuinely great they have it with Xylee Gets Real. And when Sweet Tea sits here next to me, sure, they're going to have a good show because I'm Billy the Fridge, and I never fail. But they're going to miss you. They really are. So finally, when you come back and we kick Sweet Tea to the curb, they're going to enjoy you so much more. And you're going to come back freshly relaxed and rested. It's a win-win.
So how long do you plan on being gone?
6 to 7 months.
Six to 7 months? Don't look at them. Look at me. We're having a conversation.
Yeah.
Stop looking at them. Look at me.
Yeah.
Stop. So you plan on me being gone 6 to 7 months. And what am I doing during this 6 to 7? Am I still getting paid?
Well, I figured, like, you could get, like, I don't know, a percentage. Like,
okay.
Imagine Sweet Tea gets a third of what you make now. And you get 2/3 for just sitting back on the beach, playing volleyball, petting pumpkin, stuff like that. Okay, Gaga says, okay, Billy has now gaslit twice. See, just only twice. Only twice. Keith Palmer.
This is like my parents' divorce all over again. Confused face emoji.
Keith Palmer knows.
Wow, Billy.
Yeah, it's just a little time off.
I feel like this is the Xylee, we're gonna take you out to pasture conversation.
The R and
I feel
rewind.
like Old Yeller right now.
The R and rewind is for rest and relaxation.
Are you taking me out to the outhouse to like shoot me and be gone? Is that what you're doing?
No, you're gonna be back in like 6 to 5, 7 months.
6 to 5? 6 to 5,
6
7
to 5,
months?
7 months. You'll be back. It'll be like nothing ever happened. And everybody will be like, Xylee. Because watch this. You've seen it on other shows when a host leaves. They clamor for them to come back. And imagine when you come back. Like, sure, everybody will be like, no, like we'll be doing record numbers when you're gone. But then,
oh, really? Oh, record numbers when I'm gone.
yeah,
okay.
but that's how it works on the other shows too. That's just how this universe works. But then you come back, and it's like, then we're through the roof. Then it's like, oh my God, this is what I was missing. And then it's like people just show up and they're just splooge everywhere. It's amazing. Jason says W and RWO means women. Don't forget, Billy. Yeah, exactly. Midnight Rider says, what if Sweet Tea gets better numbers, LOL? I'm planning on that. And then I'm still planning on letting her go because Xylee coming back will get better numbers than that. Don't act like I haven't thought this through.
Oh, it looks like you have it all figured out. So, look, why don't they just put me on another show and you can have Sweet Tea?
No, it wouldn't
see what
work.
happens.
If you were on another show, then people wouldn't miss you. They have to miss you, Xylee.
No, they would miss me here, though.
No, they would watch you somewhere else and it would only greatly devalue the brand.
No, it wouldn't. Not at all.
No, they'd have to be like, where's Xylee? Bring Xylee back. We want Xylee back. And I'd have to pretend like I'd have to ban everybody who asked and pretend like I like was avoiding it. I'd be like, Xylee's busy. Xylee doesn't want to come back. I have to lie, even though I knew like you were in the basement.
Wait. Because I was in the basement.
I didn't mean to say that part.
You're putting me in the basement?
That's not what I meant.
did you mean by saying basement?
I meant vacation. English is my first language.
I know. It's your first language.
Yeah.
Yes. So what did you mean by basement then? 'Cause
Vacation?
basement and vacation are very two different things.
Yeah, but besora means trash in Spanish.
That has nothing to do with basement.
Basement, besora, it's the...
No, that's not the same thing.
I meant vacation.
But you said basement.
Yeah, it was a slip of the tongue. Jared the Red says Billy is going to take you to the stables, not the pasture. What kind of world would we be in if we can't help the poor? Sweet Tea got teeth. She got teeth. She needs teeth. And Seth Look says, as Dusty Rhodes once told Cody, you can't have a big comeback if you never leave. That's Dusty Rhodes. He's a genius.
I remember Dusty Rhodes. He was my favorite wrestler when I was growing up.
Think of Dusty. It's hard times, Ali. We're on hard times. Can't have a big comeback if you never leave.
So basically, you plan on sticking me in the basement, telling them I'm on vacation, and have Sweet Tea's ass up here instead of me.
I want teeth too. I should also get free teeth.
Rhodey.
Rhodey says Billy will tell us Mama Xylee left for milk and cigs for 6, 5, 7 months. Wraith the Emperor says I smell misery coming out of this. Ding 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 ding.
No, that's not Misery. That was another movie you were just doing. But I know what they're talking about.
I know. I just that was a Deliverance, but it.
So that's your plan. You plan on sticking me in the basement, telling them I'm on vacation, and bringing that girl up here.
I honestly didn't mean to say the basement part out loud.
I think you did.
No, I wish I wouldn't have said that part out loud.
What did you think I wasn't gonna pick? You were okay. Excuse me. Were you hoping that I didn't pick up that you said basement?
I was hoping not to have said it out loud. Because I was thinking that, and I was trying to say vacation so that you wouldn't know that I was planning on locking you in the vacation.
You were locking me in the vacation?
Putting you in a
locking me? You were locking me in the vacation when you meant basement?
Majaha,
you do realize I listen to how people speak, right?
Majaha says maybe Billy wants Keem's sloppy second gum job. No! Nobody said anything about I want the free teeth. Shit.
Wait.
Majaha, I've seen you give huge gifteds to other channels, and you're giving $2 to make that tiny donation to make that huge fucking shit talking remark. I actually take offense to the small amount of money you paid to say such a horrible thing. That's fucked, dude. That's fucked. I read that risked my freedom as a worker of this world for $2. That's motherfucked, dude. Wow.
You said I risked my freedom as a worker for $2.
Yeah, 2 measly fucking that I have to split between Keem, Xylee, myself, and Google for fucking 2. Thank you, Majaha. Thank you for 20 grifted. Round here tonight, I'm like a truffle sniffing pig. When we get grifteds, I sniff for grifteds. So let's give 20 truffle sniffing pig grifteds. Pig snouts in the chat.
Majaha was like, say less.
Trill says it's a comfortable basement. It's got Xbox. We got Xbox. You want Xbox?
Wait, so you're locking me in the fucking basement so you can have Sweet Tea because you want to get fucking teeth. By the way, she was emotionally manipulating fucking Keemstar on LolcowRewind Live for some fucking teeth.
They're free teeth. They're like $30,000. They're free.
Billy, you're willing to throw me away for free teeth?
6, 5, 7 months is not throwing you away. It's like putting you on layaway for teeth.
6, 5, 7 months? What makes you think I would want to come back after that time?
It's going to be a big comeback. It's like Dusty Rhodes said. You can't have a big comeback if you don't go away. Powers, 1986's basement means Xylie's not surrounded by sluts. That's not, trust me, this basement, she'll be surrounded by sluts. It's Onision's basement, basically. It's not.
Christ. This is getting worse.
It's not.
The story is literally getting worse.
It's not actually his basement. It's just, I got the idea for this basement from him. It's got Xbox.
Keem, if you're watching this, I think you need to put me on a different show because my co-host is psychotic and one of us is going to break. It's either going to be him or me. I feel like it's going to be me.
6, 5, 7 months for Xbox? Think about it.
As long as I have Oblivion.
See? I'm wearing you down. Majah says, Xylie, he's trying to silence the lambs you. That's not true. That's not true.
You're fucked up.
Why? In Silence of the Lambs, it was former fat girls with loose skin he wanted to make a skin suit out of. You have been losing weight.
I've lost a lot of weight. Remember, I used to be 300 pounds.
I'm saying, if I needed a fat suit, I would need way more than you. You're small. I already have a fat suit. A skin suit for me would be like way more than a Xylie. This is not economical. I could maybe make Xylie undies, and then I'd have to send them off to our Golden Sniffers Club. The fuck? Grievous Demise says the way he says Xbox, LOL. That's fucked. Seth looks says, Xylie, you're getting hung up on the locked in the basement part and not the huge crowd pop when your music hits at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, think about the return. Your RWO entrance music hits. Just imagine.
I just find it funny that you act like I'm supposed to be okay with this.
Xylie, not only are you supposed to be okay with this, I thought you were a team player.
I'm a team player to a point.
Yeah, just last night.
Because I always have to look out for number one first.
How long have I been trying to tell you I'm number one?
No. I'm number one.
This is our conflict of interest.
First.
Well, then say that. Say that then.
I'm not going to look out for, as in number one, as in yourself.
Well, this is why you're confusing me. Midnight Rider says Xbox 360 for the one? Frankie or the one. 360 or one. Frankie the Chihuahua says, Xylie, blink twice if you need help. Glow Shine says, I'll take him. I love me a psycho Xbox, please. We need an Xbox. Xbox? What type of Xbox?
You're fucking psychotic.
Why?
You're a psycho.
It's because I had one slip of the tongue on this vacation. You were down when it was a vacation?
You've had several.
Were you down when it was a vacation? Because we can go back to before I messed up.
Absolutely not.
Well, then why are we arguing about the basement thing?
Because you said basement, and then you turned around and said locked in and then you changed it to vacation. Like I wasn't supposed to pick that up. You act like you don't know who I am.
Get real.
You motherfucker.
What do you think, Xylie? What do you think? No vacation?
I think you're full of shit.
No vacation?
I mean, if you want Sweet Tea here, bring her up here.
Sweet Tea, if you're watching, call. No, don't leave.
Nah, you want Sweet Tea. You want them teeth. You might get them tonight. You never know.
Sweet Tea, if you're watching, call in. But Xylie, don't leave. Don't leave. Let's bring in Sethoth.
Oh, God. Seth, don't pull your usual shit.
Sethoth.
Well, I'm not doing that.
If you're live,
really sweet.
Don't pull any unusual shit either. Poke Gaga says, Billy, can I go to vacation? Do you like Xbox, Poke Gaga? Grievous Demise says the Xbox comes with a free copy of Halo, MCC, or Garfield Kart Racing. What's Halo MCC? Is that Master Class Collection? What is that? I don't know. Minecraft Collection? I don't know.
I don't know. It might be Master Class Collection. Maybe.
Master
I don't
Chief
know.
Collection? I don't know.
Master Chief Collection. Yep.
You can tell I'm not a big Halo or a big Garfield kart racing.
Yeah, I don't know what that game. What's up, Seth? What do you want?
So I have a very limited number of bits that I do. So when you say my usual shit, does that mean I can't hit on you?
No. Yes, that means you cannot.
Hold on.
Okay, I can't even say that. You're
Stop.
very pretty.
No.
Okay.
I'm an ugly old bitch.
Well.
Okay. Well,
Can
you light up my life, Siley?
Like a night in a chorus.
I miss the nights that you would call me and
I didn't even do such things, and I wish you wouldn't say stupid shit like that because people are dumb.
But I miss you.
See, Seth.
Miss me from what, Seth?
I miss you.
Why are you slut
From
trolling,
where?
Xylee?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to Siley. I miss
Yeah, that's
Siley.
all she does.
Are you like some sort of closet case or what's going on? What is this?
No, I love Siley so much, and she doesn't hang around the usual spots anymore.
Well, I got a deal for you. If you
No,
can get
'cause
her,
I'm so damn busy.
if you
I'm
can-
so damn busy
if you-
over here.
If you can get her in my basement.
Billy Men have you on dolls, get your hair
One
done.
second.
They have
Hold on,
you some
Seth.
coffee.
It's not easy.
Hold on,
Shut up,
Seth.
bitch.
Get those teeth. It'd be like a vacation. Those shows are like easy mode. Don't you want easy mode, Xylee?
Thank you.
No.
Jared the Red. Easy mode, Xylee, with Xbox.
No.
All right,
No.
see, Seth, go back
All right,
to your
go
dumb
ahead, Seth,
bullshit.
That's so mean.
You lack charisma with this. If you had some charisma,
Do I?
yes, you sound like
Well,
a
she
fucking
stole it from
lazy,
me.
bedridden, fucking tired, stupid fucking troll. I want you to
Okay,
really fucking.
That's so mean.
Well, if you were better at this, I would let you do it. But you're boring me with it. That's the worst part. If you were actually
You think
fucking
what?
off and getting to Xylee, I would like this. But you came in here, you're like, so Xylee, do you want me to eat butt?
Okay, first of all, that's racist. Okay?
Why?
That's because I'm foreign.
You're
Okay,
foreign.
that's really racist of you.
Four in the
That has nothing to do
ground.
with
We
anything.
need two
What?
more feet.
Yeah, it does.
No, Seth.
Seth, here's
Not
the thing.
at all.
I don't care if you're foreign. You're boring.
Okay, that's really mean. and
Seth,
you're a
what did you
mean
come
guy.
up here?
You're
Seth, what did you come up
mean.
here?
You're coming here to troll Xylee and you're boring me. Troll her better.
Okay,
What do you-
well, that's mean.
What'd you come up here for, Seth?
I just wanted to say I missed you.
That's see.
Okay, I miss you too.
Now what? Now what? Get juicy with it.
Well, I can't do that because she said I couldn't.
Why's your
Yeah,
camera
because
off?
I don't want to hear that shit. Oh no, she hardly ever cuts a camera on.
Yeah. See, how do you like it? How do you like it when it's turned around on you? You come here to fuck with Xylee. Now you're
All
getting
this is
fucked
great
with.
and all, but
One
can we
second.
talk
Well,
about
I'm
what's
not- I'm not
important?
One second.
Guys,
And
what
I
about
would never,
the
I
Shut
formula?
would
up!
never do that to Polly.
Fucking A. Hey, it's Lissy. Can we talk about what's important? What about the formula? Thank you.
Ah, Lizzie.
Thank you. Should we bring C-Seth back? Because C-Seth talks
bring
over
her
the
back.
fucking
She
donos.
probably doesn't know that the donos are.
I know
Yeah,
she
bring-
doesn't. C-Seth. Here's C-Seth. Here's the
Sorry,
thing.
honey. We had a donos. We can't. When we put our finger up like that, that means there's a dono going on, and don't over talk it because they're hearing it.
Yeah, it's twice that
Okay.
you talked over the donos, and that triggered me twice to get angry.
Well, they come in a little bit delayed for me.
Here's the thing, though. You can't hear them at all. But when we tell you to
Yeah.
shut the fuck up and you don't shut the fuck up, then I just want to attack you, like viciously, and hurt you. Bad.
Okay, well, that's very mean.
I know.
I
That's the
think
thing,
very
though.
mean.
I don't care about being mean. I'd rather be mean than boring. Now,
Okay, well, I think you should be sweeter because that's way more pleasant.
do you like
think so.
pleasant? Do you like pleasant?
Yeah.
Well,
Do
let's
you
see.
know where you are, Seth? Really, Seth? This
No.
is. What are you doing? What do you want, Seth?
I just want you to love me, Siley.
Well, this
It's
is
not gonna
this
happen.
is some big dumb retard shit. You know that, right?
Well, that's.
I mean, you know
probably
I
because I'm a
love
big dumb
you,
retard.
but you're just doing stupid shit right now.
That's so mean. I
Go
don't
balls
appreciate it.
out then. Fuck her up. Fuck her world up. Piss Xylee off. Do something beyond
No, I'm not gonna do
mechanical.
that.
Your low rent autism does not fly here on Rewind.
Oh, that's so mean.
It is.
I'm gonna be honest with you. She's saying that's so mean. Seth doesn't care. I promise you.
But
because
I care. I
No,
don't
I'm
want this
so
to be
hurt.
boring.
All right,
I'm
I'm actually bored. Not gonna lie.
Thank you.
All right, there we go.
Bye. Hi, Boogie. Are you swimming? You're muted.
We
Fuck.
can't. You're muted, Boogie.
You're
muted,
muted,
Boogie. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
he's in the pool with a
We
rapper.
party out here. You ever been to a party like this, bitch?
Dude, put your
no
no
This
balls.
makes fat camp look like fucking a skinny camp, don't it?
No balls. Put
Look at
your
these
face
fat
in
bitches.
someone's lap.
I was the final member of Fat Camp that never showed up.
Billy, you should be in my fat guy soup right now. Get in here.
The pool at Fat Camp was nicer.
This hot tub's nicer.
Is it?
Maybe the pool. Yeah, this nice hot tub. It's big.
Okay, maybe.
I can't show you the other half because there's like a bunch of young people and y'all sick.
Yeah, please
So I
don't
ain't
do
gonna-
that, sicko.
I'll show you these fat fucks all day. Look at this. Ooh, look at this.
Is that the
Billy,
rapper?
Yeah, dude.
Hi, rapper.
You need to check out his channel. Did you watch it?
Yeah, we watched him rap on Rewind tonight.
Wasn't that good?
Yeah, is he doing like an Ernie from Sesame Street thing?
No, he is Ernie from Sesame Street.
That's
Look
what
at
I
him.
thought. Yeah, about to Ernie a couple of Grammys.
Dude, you guys should rap together. If he gets into the universe, because I think him and his mama deserve a show, dude. I'm hyping him up right now.
Let's see what can happen. Boogie, no casting couch though, okay?
Oh no, his mama already gave me the gummer. Don't worry about it.
Speaking of
He gave me
gummers,
their penis schedule.
we can't do the sweet tooth thing with Xylee. She doesn't want to go on vacation.
Xylee might need to take a break.
She's not. I accidentally said basement, dude. I fucked it all up.
I'm gonna go make out with 8-Bit Eric.
I love you. Bye-bye. Seth,
Jesus Christ.
Seth, if you're watching, I want to apologize that you didn't have the balls to fucking go deep on Xylee. Xylee, how do you feel about Seth? Is that a good friend of yours?
Actually, okay. Seth is awesome. She just her trolls are like she's actually a cool person you could actually have a conversation with. She's actually a pretty dope person. It's just her trolls I don't find funny when she does that shit. And it's kind of like it's like kind of cringy. So, but I do I like Seth? Yes, I do.
I thought
like
it was
her a lot.
hilarious. Sly Guy FPS says Billy loves to drink sweet tea, and that's why he wants the Gum Job 3000 LMAO. I actually like unsweetened tea. I'm drinking unsweetened tea right now. Supreme Leader Bread says, yeah, LolcowRewind, RWO. Midnight Rider says, 2 more feet. I just got that. Yeah, dude, I'm gangster, dude. Nick Stone F. What's up, Nick Stone? Says, I'd rather be mean than boring. Billy the Fridge 2025. What a mantra. Gang, gang. You know how we bang, bang. The Gaming Monkey 1925 says, Billy wants a Gum Job 3000. LMFAO, just kidding. What's up with the Gum Job 3000? It's $30,000 to get new teeth put in. I want them pro bono. They're over here giving them to sweet teeth. That's not fair. I want them. I got seniority here. Jared the Red says, there must be the furries after hours meetup chat was talking about earlier on live. Yeah, something's going on there. We're going to bring in Poke Gaga. He's a good guy. He would never steer us wrong. Sly Rye 1102 says every other channel covering what every other channel did, stealing the original purpose of Rewind instead of doing their own content is fucked up. I don't even think it's fucked up, dude. I just think it's fucked up that Rewind has to be pigeonholed when Xylee and I have a really good grasp of the community. We have a really good grasp of the audience, and we are pretty good at running the direction the show needs to go. If we were like running it into a hole, I would say jump in, right? Give us critique though all the time, right? Give us critique all the time.
Oh, of course.
Like I want to do better. I want to try things. I want to.
Yeah, like you and I talk about that all the time. Like we want to do different things, and we've got stuff like we haven't like sat down and completely planned them out, but we've like talked about things that we want to do that's actually a bit different than everybody else. You know, and
but just give us specifics of what you would like us to add to the soup.
Yeah.
Don't be like, oh, you're doing it wrong, and we're like, but it feels right. How about you tell us what we're doing wrong exactly so we can add it to the momentum of the R train that has been going full speed ahead. Poke Gaga, you're live on LolcowRewind.
Billy, why don't you love me?
I did, didn't I? Do I? Do you want the basement?
Oh, that's so mean.
What? What did I do?
Don't be mean.
What? Oh, no.
Oh, now you're worried because Poke Gaga says it's me.
Because he's not boring. He's never been boring. I care about people who aren't boring. He is foreign, though.
Yes.
Are you actually foreign or are you just Mexican? Am I racist? I think
I'm neurodivergent, bro.
I think I just did a racism, dude. Shit.
Yeah. Maybe 2.
My bad. I'm sorry, dude.
There was a couple in there.
My bad. My bad. That was my fault.
Oh, man. You guys are cracking me up.
I blame it on the foreign person from before that made me do that racism. That was a compound racism. It was a 2-parter. That was a 2-part racism.
Yeah. I mean, anybody could have fallen for it, Billy, honestly.
Thank you. Poke Gaga, this is why you're one of the good.
Yeah, because Poke Gaga is sweeping.
What?
Xylee, that's racist.
Thank you. Just because he's
Poke Gaga, I can't be racist to you because we're the same race.
No, you're not.
Sort of.
Not at all.
We are. We're not the same ethnicity, but we're both brown people together.
That's so racist. Yeah, you don't even know how to speak Spanish. You have zero culture. You're a Mountain Dew Puerto Rican. You're more white than anything.
Are you really gonna sit here and say that shit?
Goddamn right I am. I'm the actual DEI hire here in the fucking LolCow universe.
Wow. I'll let you get away with it live on air.
Oh, man.
When we're off, we'll have a conversation about it.
No, we can do it right here, right now. Because I'll be honest. I'll be honest.
No, we won't.
We're not going to have race conversations on Rewind. And I'll tell you why.
True.
Because I am so white that I am the type of white that racist people wish they were.
Okay, can we not?
I'm bragging about how white I am, yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
It's an embarrassment of riches. I knew I could get her to leave us boys alone for a minute. I'm in trouble, aren't I? Prehistoric Liners, 2 months now with Cash Cow, wants a Lusitania RWO shirt. I'll see what I can get. Maybe we can get a Lusitania RWO shirt. Maybe we get a Racitania shirt.
Is that the ship?
The ship sank? Lusitania. Prehistoric Liners is a guy that sits in the Discord from time to time talking about prehistoric ocean liners and ships that have sunk. And he is. I don't think he's a troll account. I think he's just very particular about old ocean liners.
That was a pretty devastating thinking.
Nick Stone F says RWO equals race world order. Wait, that might be bad. Definitely not a good thing, Nick. Definitely do not condone that particular line of thinking.
Oh my God.
I prefer if we all got along. And not only get along.
I think we do.
Tina No D, who is still in some purgatory for trying to troll Xylee during the gifted wheel stream, says Billy, show the 23andMe. Dude, it is It is very white. I should delete that. Didn't it get sold off to somebody? Isn't 23?
Yes.
Yeah. What the hell?
I think Google has it now.
That's trouble.
I'm glad I never did that.
Yeah. I did it because I wanted to see my Native American heritage, and it was I didn't have any Native American heritage, so then I held it back, thinking that my dad would be heartbroken to find out that we weren't Native American because I was raised. He was like very proud that we were Native American growing up. We used to go to powwows. We used to have I knew multiple medicine men. We would go camping with medicine men when I was a kid. We would have we would have like this crazy like connection to Native American culture growing up. And then when I found out I wasn't Native American, I'm like, oh, I don't want to tell my dad because he'll be like, he'll be like, oh, it'll break his heart,
It'll crush his world.
Yeah, and at the time he was having heart failure, the same heart failure I have, and he ended up getting a reading himself, and so I told him before his reading came back, and he said, well, don't worry, son, I raised you. No matter what your mom did, you'll always be my kid. And then he got his thing back, and he was white as shit too. And I was like, see, Dad, Mom's not a slut, dumbass. Someone lied to you.
Speaking of slut.
Yeah. There goes Poke Gaga. Sweet Tea.
Where did Poke Gaga go? Did you kick him?
No, he said, speaking of slut, and then disappeared.
Oh my God. I love Poke Gaga.
Sweet Tea, while you're here, I got to read a couple donos. Gerard the Red says, I'm 100% Nordic to Billy. I knew what you meant. Us Vikings that got the blood of the gods in us got to stick together. Thank you. Mazer1123 says, you ever go to the powwow at Daybreak Star? I think I did, yeah. I was very young. I'm pretty sure it was the Daybreak Star powwow. I remember going to a powwow, and I remember Daybreak Star, the name, but I also worked with a bunch of people who would do Daybreak Star. I used to do some website design for a guy who would do Daybreak Star too. So, but I remember going to a powwow when I was very young, so I don't know if that was the Daybreak Star one or not. Anyways, long story short, Sweet Tea. I keep calling you Sweet Teeth now, and no offense, it's hard not to call you Sweet Teeth.
I can see that.
You Bussy says, Bill, that's wild. Fingered my first girl at a powwow. Good times. Cheers to that, you Bussy. It's always a fun event where it's finger fucking fun. Welcome to LolcowRewind, Sweet Tooth.
Sorry, I didn't. I was at Walmart this whole time. I just got back.
So earlier, I was trolling Xylee that I was going to bring you on as my new co-host and lock her in my basement for 6-5-7 months. And
see, you just fucking admitted it. Thank you.
Admitted what? That I was trolling you?
That you were going to lock me in your basement.
As a troll.
No, I think you were serious.
Now she thinks I seriously was going to do it. So now I have to tell you face to face that there's no actual job offer here on Rewind. It was a troll. I'm sorry if someone told you. There's no job offer here at Rewind for you, Sweet Teeth. Sweet Tea. I wasn't offering. There was a troll to Xylee. If you're coming here for the job offer, I was trolling.
I would have figured that if I heard that, but I didn't hear it. But
oh,
I would have figured you were trolling if I heard that.
Yeah. No, I don't want to get rid of Xylee. I was trolling Xylee to get rid of her for 6-5-7 months, like 6-5-7 months maybe, and you were gonna be her replacement. But it was all a troll. I was simply trolling her.
A huge ruse.
Yeah, and I was saying that in her absence, you and I would take over Rewind, and that we would do very well. But then in 6-5-7 months, she'd come back, and her return would be so big that the show would see astronomical numbers upon her return. So you wouldn't have had the job permanently anyways. And Xylee still would have gotten paid a majority of our earnings while she was gone doing nothing. You would have gotten you would have been offered like a third of the earnings that she gets. And she would have gotten like 2/3 just to do nothing. Because she's put a lot of work into building this brand, you know?
Yeah, of course.
So if I can somehow get her in my basement, what are you doing for the next 6, 5, 7 months?
Probably gonna be on here.
I don't even have a basement, guys. Well, actually, I do. Well, technically, I'm in the basement. My basement doesn't have a basement. I am the basement of a house.
So you have like your room in the basement?
Well, I'm on the floor level of like a tri-level house.
Oh, that's the best. It keeps you
Cool.
in the summer.
It's cool right now and it's warm outside.
Exactly.
Midnight Rider, welcome to Cash Cow. Sly Guy FPS says I'm half Mexican, half German, or as I call it, spicy sauerkraut. Delicious, dude. That's almost like kimchi if you're nasty. Kimchi is spicy sauerkraut. I love kimchi.
My father's got some family that's from Pakistan, so I got a little bit of that in me, but I'm mostly Irish.
You got Pakistan in you?
My father looks like, who was it? Bin Laden.
Bin Laden?
Like, yes. Whenever that was going on, everybody said, put a towel on your head. Put a towel on your head.
That's not okay.
And he got
Billy, they're saying that sweet tea is low. There you go.
I might have turned sweet tea down. I don't know. No, she at 100%.
Possibly. I know I have her down.
Interesting.
But yeah, whenever Bin Laden was like, whenever that was going on in like 2005 or something, all his friends would be like, drive by the nuclear power plant with a towel on your head.
That's not okay. You can't say that.
I know. He got bullied to hell and back.
Yeah, they shouldn't bully him with that. That's not okay.
He is a very dark-skinned man.
I'm currently looking at my 23andMe, 99.9% European.
Oh, wow.
0.1% unassigned, which is probably some other random European that just couldn't be marked down. I am too white to be making the comments I make.
Oh, my goodness.
Laura is okay. Welcome to Cash Cow. 3 months deep. Billy is a basement, currently getting a broccoli scrub down. Dude, I can feel my stomach. It feels like a laundromat right now. It's like...
It's so funny. My dad always tries to say that he's white, even though that he's like a fourth of Pakistan. And he looks more like it.
Well,
but he still wants to say he's white.
You look white. You're an 8th Pakistan.
Yeah, my mother is 100% Irish.
Huh. Can I ask you an important question?
Yes, sir.
Have you been happy with your time here in the LolCow universe?
It's been a roller coaster, I ain't gonna lie.
Do you feel angry that you've been looked over for shows?
I wouldn't say angry more than just like confused. Especially like with the Pup Star. I made more waves than Pup Star. People don't even know who she is really.
You know, it's probably because you haven't been able to maintain the schedule of being on time, right?
Listen, I've had more shows to do than any of the other girls. I've had like 10 or plus shows. So if I'm late to 1 out of 10 and that Pup Star girl couldn't even make it to her first day.
Have you seen Wonder Women and Zeta Ray? How often they've been coming through to shows?
Yeah.
They've been putting in long work. They've traveled. They went to Fat Camp and they still don't have shows.
Oh, I know. Zeta Ray was pissed about that.
I think there's a lot of work that is ahead of you, and the complaining is actually, I'm going to say this, it might actually be good for you because it makes you a LolCow. So keep doing what you're doing.
Making waves more in like even when Pigtails was here, she didn't make half the waves I did. And I wasn't even trying.
It's true.
I feel like I could do really good here.
You could. I think you could too. I'm coming for those teeth, though. I don't think it's fair that you get to get teeth before I do. I want teeth.
I don't want to get those
Why?
drilling teeth. Because I've heard nightmare stories about it.
Boogie's got them.
I like to see, I know. But Keemstar, when he said, why don't you just put the 50,000, why don't you just put it on credit or whatever and make payments on it? I was thinking, Lord have mercy, who does he think I am? A millionaire?
Yeah, you need to be a millionaire to have $50,000 in credit.
Exactly. Like, seriously, I've got a lot more things I got to worry about paying before I worry about paying something as incidental as that, especially when my insurance is going to give me teeth soon. They just aren't the teeth that, the drilling kind.
You don't really need those teeth anyways, right? You like yogurt.
I like what?
You like yogurt. You like soup. You don't need solid food, right?
Oh, God, I was so pissed they didn't give me dentures that same day.
You could probably gum the fuck out of a steak if you had to.
Well, actually, I still have wounds in my mouth. They're all still open. None of them have healed.
That's miserable. Anything you want to say while you're on Rewind? I know we got you run over here to get on, but really you were only part of a joke that I was running on Xylee. I don't really have too much else to talk to you, and Xylee is enjoying her pita pocket.
That seems like my whole role here on Local is just being a joke.
Xylee, you're actually muted.
But thank you guys.
Chicken quesadilla.
Sweet tea. If your whole role here is to be a joke, then laugh to the bank. Make as much money as you can while you're here. You might not get money until you're on a show, but I was hanging around here for months before I made any money. Boogie was working for nothing. Boogie's first check was way smaller than my first check. So just stick to it and see what happens. You could make a ton of bucks. You already got free shit for you already got equipment, right?
I got a camera and a mic, yeah.
Yeah, so
but I know I've paid that off, but
you've paid it off?
Oh yeah.
You
just
think
by those donations last night for me to be a host
on Local Live? You paid it off?
Yeah, just that one show. I mean, it was 30 donations in 30 minutes, and they were all $20+ dollars.
Oh shit! They hired you onto Local Live.
They.
Oh shit!
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. That's not you paying off the microphone or whatever.
Yeah, she's already paid off the microphone. She's making.
It's going towards it. I'm trying to help Keemstar.
Wait. So Keemstar got you the microphone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Keemstar got you the microphone, and for some reason, the money that Keemstar is making through Keemstar's show is going to pay for your microphone when really it should be on a show that you're supposed to be on. That makes the money to pay it back.
I was just making a joke, but
it sucked.
Your jokes are great because they piss people off. Usually, jokes make people laugh. Like your jokes are like saying something completely bold and aggravating, whereas usually jokes are lighthearted and jovial.
No one can tell when I'm joking. That's my
because it's almost like you're saying stupid, crazy shit that's dumb, but that's the joke.
She does say stupid, crazy shit that's dumb.
Southern Sasquatch coming through with the big buck chuck. Glowshine said, Xylee, this is Billy's attempt to drive you insane in the membrane.
Not driving me insane at all. I'm just ignoring it.
Gerard the Red says, Sweet Tea, you have to make the right waves. You're making the wrong ones. Do you think you're making the wrong waves?
Last night, I felt like I made the best wave possible because now I'm probably going to get to have a job.
You didn't do anything.
I made some jokes.
Okay.
Do you think Xylee is your biggest fan here?
Oh yeah, #1 supporter. If she didn't do that where she showed those comments that I left saying I was a virgin, that was like half of the people commenting was saying that, like, how funny that was and all that.
Are you a pathological liar, or do you just say things to stir up shit?
I feel like people don't understand when I'm being sarcastic, or maybe I'm just not good at telling jokes.
You're not good at telling jokes.
I'm oblivious. I'm 100% oblivious.
That's
Billy.
fair. That's fair.
Things go over my head, and I can't help it.
That's fair. That's fair to say. Sweet Tea says, I'm your star and a virgin to boot. Please let me try. I'm a virgin, Keem star. I want to be a star. You saying this, what was in your mind? What was your thought process when you said these things?
Well, CD-ROM had just got, I don't know if he had just got hired or if it was on Aussie, and like you or Rastoff one was telling him he's going to get hired because he was a virgin or something.
Yeah.
Like that. And I was like, well, I'm a virgin too. Why don't you just hire me? You
See,
know?
that's funny. That thought process is funny. So explaining that puts some reference. You were copying the CD-ROM thing, trying to get attention.
Yep,
Look at that. Look at that. There's a little reasoning behind it. Now you don't look like such a job thirsty slut.
I didn't even realize that people could take it that way. I was just thinking, I didn't think nobody'd look at it after the fact, because anybody that read it during that would have known it was.
Yeah. No, when you look at that like a month later, it's like, what is this thirsty, job hungry lunatic going off about?
They probably thought I was crazy.
Sweet Tea, I'm getting word that they can still hear you, so I'm going to turn you down to 0, okay? All right. Okay. Now they won't be able to hear you at all. 1 second while they read out this dono.
Sweet Tea, the issue is that your jokes and sarcasm starts off with a tone of obliviousness and stupidity, and you pass it off as being a joke from not understanding anything just said.
Well, when she explains those jokes, they actually have there's some root and humor there, So,
it's not funny if you have to explain the joke.
Well, at the time, when she said it, it had some meta relevancy. When you forget that there was a guy who was getting a job because he was a virgin, then it's just taken out of context and it loses its humor. So when she explains it, it actually it at least explains the comments very clearly. So I'll give you points for that.
Thank you, Billy.
Alyssa, welcome to BAM World. Sweet Tea, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you are at the beginning of a very long and interesting career in the LCU. All you have to do is show up on time. That's all you have to do.
Yes, sir. I will be sitting here 30 minutes before. Man, I'm just so excited. My heart's been racing ever since last night.
And stop fucking with Xylee.
I swear, when I said that, it was because she said, which of the hosts, I know the hosts have been mean to you. And I was recalling something 4 days ago that I thought the host was being mean to me during. And I said it in a calm manner. It's not like I was, if I wanted to make it a big deal, I would have said it the same day.
You said some things that set off a world of hurt.
It's not how you said it. It was the words that you used when you said it.
There's something that goes on here in the LCU. Once you start, you don't stop. So it is a grind here. And the grind is high level, high intensity. It takes a lot out of you. So when it starts, just keep up. Keep up. That's the best advice I can give you.
I was telling my friends and family, I was like, I can understand half of Becky's crash outs now that I've been just had a little taste of it, every day. Y'all have to go through.
When you do crash out, make sure the camera's on. Don't hide it from us. We want to see every moment of you falling apart and putting yourself back together. That's entertainment. Don't hide from us. We don't need you to hide it from us. Give us your soul. That's how we reward you. People will send donos to add on to your trauma and suffering. It's great.
I've got a lot of that for people to donate to, so that's good.
Let's go. All right, Sweet Tea, thank you for calling in.
Thanks, Billy and Xylee. Bye.
Bye. Xylee, your wave goodbye was light a few fingers.
No, the only finger that's needed.
Someone called me Timu Rastov.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Rastov just pointed out that someone called me Timu Rastov, and I wouldn't have noticed they called me Timu Rastov if Rastov wouldn't have pointed it out.
Why were they calling you Timu Rastov? That's so mean.
I don't know. I totally wouldn't have noticed it, but Rastov pointed it out. So now
All I know is she is not part of the formula.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
I think she is, and let me tell you why.
Of course you do, Billy. Of course you do, Billy. You know why I say not? So you have to automatically say she is, because you have to be the contrarian to what I say, and you like weird and stupid people. You find them funny, and I find them annoying. That is the difference between me and you, Billy.
No. Because she's part of this story. The LCU is the story, and
Does
we
she
are.
have to be?
I mean, it doesn't matter if she has to be. She is. And you, Xylee, you and I are Timon and Pumbaa. We are the
Wait,
story.
we're who?
Timon and Pumbaa, Xylee. We're Timon and Pumbaa. We are the storytellers of this world. We're R2-D2 and C-3PO. We're very important. We are the storytellers of the LolCow universe. So we have to tell
Xylee,
all
you're
the stories.
weird and you're a hater. Stop it, please. Yes, stoners. I hate you.
We have
There
to
you
tell
go.
all the stories, no matter if we like them or not. It's our job. I'm obviously more R2-D2. You're more C-3PO.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And you're definitely Pumbaa.
Yeah, on Pumbaa.
100%.
Yeah. Midnight Rider says, wait, you have to be on time for a job? You're too funny. Damn it.
Right.
Wraith the Emperor says, I know it's too late for Sweet Tea, but she should have sat back, filled everyone out. The do's and don'ts. Maybe it's been different for her in the LCU. Yeah, a lot of people come in here and they have like this cock of the walk scenario, and they end up walking.
Wait, they have the what scenario?
Cock of the walk, where they think they don't have to feel out everybody around here. They feel like they're too big for the LCU. And they end up.
Okay, I got what you're saying now.
They end up walking because they don't get a feel for everybody around here.
Term before.
The cock of the walk. Yeah, they think they're the cock of the walk.
I've never heard of that before. Oh. Okay, I just learned something new.
Poke Gaga says, I think Sweet Tea needs a vacation at joke school. Damn. They got an Xbox down there? Caden Converse says, Sweet Tea is boring. She has no jokes, brings nothing. Well, then she'll fit right in with most of these hosts.
You know what? I'm hearting that shit right there. Bam.
That's heartless. You know, world's so heartless.
I'm cold-hearted and a hater.
You know, world's
that haterade
so
tastes
heartless.
good though.
Jem McEwen says, that's not the saying, Billy. What's not the saying? I don't even remember what saying I was saying. I talk out of my ass. You think I actually use known sayings? I'm making this shit up as I go.
Yeah, because I had never heard of that before. But it makes sense, though.
The cock of the walk. I'm going to Google cock of the walk.
That's what I'm doing right now, actually. Yeah, someone who dominates others within a group.
Thank
Literally,
you.
Cock of the walk. Someone who dominates others within a group.
Thank you. They're the cock of the walk. They think they're the cock of the walk. They think everybody else doesn't matter. They think they're the cock of the walk, and they don't bother getting to know everybody else. Then they're outside, and they end up leaving the LCU pretty quickly because they don't get to feel out who they're working with.
And FYI, there's actually a restaurant named that in, didn't know that.
And it's Walk, W-O-K?
Yeah, Cock of the W-A-L-K.
Oh, walk, W-A-L-K, not W-O-K.
Mhm.
I was thinking
No,
it was like
it's
a walk.
W-A-L-K. No, they're literally like spelled it like how the saying is.
It's funny, the
Yeah.
mic cut out where it was. Like we said where it was, the location.
Oh, Nashville, Tennessee.
Vladimir Pigeon said Sweet Tea is trying to be the new Becky, but she's the lesser Glammy, which explains why Keemstar likes her so much.
She's nothing like Glammy though.
I like how it wasn't a play on walk like W-O-K. It was literally cock of the walk. W-A-L-K. I wonder if it's on like a walk, like a street that you walk, a walking street, and it sells cock like chicken. Like, what if it sells actual cock like pig dicks? Come to cock of the walk. You walk by and get a pig dick on a stick. They don't cook. Dick doesn't cook up that well, you know.
I don't know. I have no clue.
It's like a tendon. Dick does not eat well, is what I've been told.
You're not roping me into that
My
conversation.
mom is texting me. I wonder if she has a commentary on how well Dick eats.
I was so scared that you were gonna say something else. Said your mom. Not gonna lie, I was so scared for like a half a second there. Going, Billy, don't say that about your mom. What are you doing?
My mom said, congrats to Dolls. Great show and first crown.
Yes, I like it too.
She said, you make me so proud. That's prior to the dick eating comment.
Of course.
Dusty Rhodes. My mom's first DNA results did have Native American in it. Nope. Now she just texted Dick Food. Nice Saturday show. I don't know if she's heard me ask her about the specifics of eating it, but my mom's.
I do too, Jamie Lee. I like the Lolcow doll so far. I do. I like it with beans and pup. I really like those two together.
I'm not allowed to like Lolcow dolls because I'm a boy. And boys don't play with dolls. Boys like snakes and snails and puppy dog tails.
You are so fucking corny.
What?
You are so fucking corny.
What?
God damn it, Billy. God damn it. Oh. Bruh. I just want to watch some Game of Thrones.
Oh, did you
That's
see
my
the thumbnail?
vacation.
Did you see the thumbnail for tonight's episode? I'm going to pull it up again. Tonight's
Yeah.
episode brought to you by Keem R. Star, a song of trash and poaching.
Did you see Becky and Rastoff go at it in the main chat over that shit?
About what?
About him cutting off her stream?
No.
And then I said, "Don't worry, Rastoff, I'll sweep for you." And I put the screenshot under it where Mike told me to tell Rastoff to cut it off.
Wow.
I love that thumbnail. Excuse me. I love that thumbnail.
My mom likes dolls a lot. You love that thumbnail?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you would like it. Xylee's been watching Game of Thrones lately.
Yeah, me and Josh, the mod in the Discord, we spent hours talking about it because he was telling me about the books and we were talking about the show and shit.
You Bussy says Billy's mom is great for dealing with him. Trust me, my mom is blessed to have me. My mom is very, very lucky that I'm her son. She could have so many worse children than me.
I feel like she deserves an award for you being her son.
Trust me, she is thankful every day that she has me, and she should be. She's a very proud mother. Both of my parents were very proud of me at a very
That's good.
young age. I fill them with light, love, and laughter. When my father died, he died very proud of me. Some of his last
Good.
text messages were saying how proud of me he was. He wasn't planning on dying. He just was that proud of me. that he was texting me to say how proud of me he was.
Right.
Because that's how proud of me he was.
Mm-hmm.
Just that proud. Just randomly, I would be getting text messages saying how proud he was of me. Because
yes, Billy.
So proud. Then he died, and I could go look at these text messages and say, shit. My father was so proud of me that even on his deathbed, well, you know, even when he was going to die, he couldn't help but glaze me. See, look at Poke Gaga. Even he says, Billy, I wish I could have been your mom. Exactly, Poke Gaga.
Aww.
Exactly. Thank you.
Like how Poke Gaga is still, like, he's, like, pushing his limit.
My mom says you're both right. Fuck off. You're going to pay for that, Mom.
Wait, she's going to pay for that. She already did. You're her child.
Yeah, well. I'll tell you this. I was a C-section.
Okay. So
I owe you one, Mom.
Yeah. She gave birth to you.
C-section. That's not even real birth.
What do you mean it's not real birth?
Not vaginal birth. She took the pussy way out.
A C-section is not the pussy way out, you little asshole.
Literally had to call in a doctor and cut her open.
If you want to get technical, the natural would have been the technically.
Okay, maybe. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Whenever somebody would try and pull that shit, you ain't had pussy since pussy had you. I'd say,
Oh, you are you getting on Tina now?
I'd say, I was a C-section. I was a C-section. I'm pristine. I'm pristine.
My God. There's something wrong with you, bro. Swear to God, there's something wrong with you.
Figure it out, dude. There, Mom. Now you've paid for it. We're even. Don't try pulling that you're both right shit with me.
Oh, what? Oh, why? Because your mom agreed with me, so you're salty?
She didn't agree with you. She agreed with both of us, which is just as bad. Which is just as bad as agreeing with you.
Because God forbid that Billy's mom agree with something that somebody was saying opposite of Billy, because that's like against the law.
You said she deserved an award.
Yeah, she does. Billy, do you not?
So of course she's going to agree with you. Show some fucking humility, Mom. Humble yourself. You got your award. I wasn't a fucking sex pest or something weird. You could have had a sex pest kid. You could have had a sex pest or a murderer or a fucking meth head. You could have had a fucking real sick piece of shit kid. That's your award. I could have faked cancer. I could have thrown my fucking wife through a table. Could have done a whole bunch of fucked up shit.
Somebody put in chat, Billy got evicted, not born.
True.
That's fucked up.
Could have shaved my head like Rastov. There's a lot of worse things I could have done, Mom. You got your fucking award.
That was amazing. He got evicted, not born.
I was fucking I was vag free. I was raised vag free. I'm one of them vag free kids.
Wait, so you were like a free range chicken?
Yeah, vag free.
Instead of free range, you were like vag free.
Yeah, Poke Gaga knows. Give me my roses. Give me my flowers.
Down into the 99 cents.
Give me my flowers, Poke Gaga. Cheers. He's just squeezing out what he can. That's my That's my ace down there, dude. Poke Gaga. That's crown ace Poke Gaga.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ. This place.
Poke Gaga, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did like triple double racism with you today, dude. I owe you so much better than that, man. I'm so sorry. Rosa, I should say. The Rosa, La Rosa. Sorry. Show some respect for La Rosa emoji. Is you how you say emoji? Emoji? Emoji?
He said, Boogie Gaga says, seems like I've been bullied to the dollar menu. So fucking funny.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my God. I love our chat.
My mom says I appreciate all of that. Yeah, because if you don't, Mom, I could go out tonight and turn it all around.
Yeah, please don't. I would like for you to still be my co-host.
You better appreciate all of that, Mom. You better appreciate all of it, Mom. Wouldn't it be wild if I only didn't do all that stuff so that my mom could be proud of me? Like if deep inside I'd just been dying to do all of that stuff, but I wouldn't want to hurt my poor mom's feelings. Wouldn't that be sick?
Your mother would be disappointed in you. If
Do I look like the type of guy that cares about doing things because my mom would be disappointed?
No, that's why I said she deserves an award, because I can only imagine what you have done.
I'll tell you this. I'm both very much raised by my mom and my dad.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what makes me such an amazing person. Because my dad had like the gall and the balls to just test a motherfucker. And my mom had like the heart and the art to like really like understand, and like like between my mom and my dad was like a fucking badass architect of just destruction, and he could build you up and break you down. And my mom was like an artist and a hippie and like a very loving person. So I got both sides of everything, and it just made me like, since I was a child of abuse, but not like terrible, like not like breaking abuse, but like just enough to be fucked up and have like those like have to like find like refuge in the moment and like get the jitters and have to try and like protect myself from like everything, worry and being scared. It made me hyper aware of everything, and it made me really good at fucking like a lot of like social situations and just being
I get you.
Being good in the moment with people. That's
so you
what
got
built
the best
me.
part. So you got the best parts of both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The things that my mom couldn't handle, my dad made sure I could handle. The things my dad couldn't handle, my mom made sure I could handle, and they built me up very well.
That's what's up.
I don't think they knew what they were doing in the time that they did it, but they should be very proud of themselves too. Those silly fucks.
Yeah.
All they were trying to do was get their nut off, and look what they did. They created. Actually, my dad was trying to do eugenics. My dad was a 5'7" man. And he was like, he's like,
really?
He was like, I want tall kids. He saw my mom. My mom was 5'9". He's like, I choose her. I want her. And my dad was a bit of a psycho, but he knew what he was doing.
Well,
I am the ultimate nut.
Oh God.
What?
No, I was just what you read. I was like, oh God.
My papa. He said he didn't want to have a little kid.
Wait, and how tall are you again?
I'm 6'2" now, but I've shrunk over the years due to my.
Yeah, you were 6'3", right?
Yeah, I think I was 6'4" in high school.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was 6'3" or 6'4", but I knew it was over 6 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a big old house. And I thought for sure I was going to be like a WWE pro wrestler. But there was no wrestling in the Seattle area, and there was a hip-hop studio right up the road from my house. And I started working there doing graphic and web design stuff for the artists there. And over the course of the many years of fucking around in the studio, I ended up becoming a white rapper, which I tried for a very long time not to be a white rapper because everybody thought they were Eminem. It was so embarrassing. Everybody would come into the studio. They all wanted to be Eminem. And I was like, I can't do this. But I would like battle rap people, and I was funny. And like I was naturally like making moves as somewhat of a rapper. And then before I knew it, I had a bunch of songs created, and I did a donut eating contest and won a donut eating contest. And then I won a rap battle one night and like the same week. And some guy out here was like, do you want to do a live show? And I was like, yeah, throw me on the show. And I put a bunch of my songs together and put out a little CD shortly afterwards. I just started doing live shows. I was doing like 2 or 3 live shows a month, and then had enough CD songs for like a little mixtape, 13-track mixtape. And then I just became a fucking rapper despite not wanting to be a rapper because of how embarrassing it is. David says, Billy, I hate to tell you this, but sounds like your 5'7" dad isn't your dad. Trust me, dude. He is. We got the same shoulders. We got the same inlet eyes. Like the way my eyes sit in are very much my dad's eyes. My cheeks are from my mom's side, though. Oh. That's the story. Dominator says, okay, Billy, you looping. Yeah, I ain't got shit else to talk about right now, dude. I was waiting for you guys to donate to tell me to shut up. Now I have to shut up because the Grays are telling me to shut up. How embarrassing is that? How embarrassing is that?
Bro. You want to end this in like 19 minutes?
Probably, yeah. Give me that.
Getting tired.
Yeah, we were just gonna get together and do a fun stream and talk shit.
Yeah, we were just gonna chill today. Really.
You want to pull up a Billy the Fridge song?
Yeah. Which one do you want me to pull up?
Pull up a bad one, Billy the Fridge, bad one.
Okay. Okay.
And my mom being 5'9", my uncle's like 6 over 6 foot. So it's like that family. My cousins, I think my uncle's 6 foot. My cousins were like over 6 foot. We were gonna be tall. My dad knew what he was doing when he saw my mom. Well, this one has got a Game of Thrones reference, so I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
You guys are gonna think it's trash, probably.
Do you want me? Okay, ready for me to play?
Yeah.
Okay.
We the type to go bumping tonight, and we bumping with your chick if you ain't bumping her right? Slumping the ride straight, bumping the cuts, while you square bare bitches stick your thumb in your butts. What? Okay, but you already know though. She can go, go. Up and down, spin around like a yo-yo. Beat it up, speed it up, and play it back in slow-mo. She can do it solo, or jumping on the double dutch. How can I say no, though? I'm a sucker for them bubble butts. So she huddle up and hop up in the Cadillac. White walls battle that, eat the crow, Castle Black. She a bad one,
Super villain.
She a bad one,
Need to kill it.
She a bad one, She a bad one. She a bad one. She wanna drive, weaving in and out of lanes. If we survive, then we leaving on some aeroplanes. So fly, go ham, West Coast to Miami. Why can't we? Next scene, limousine, eye candy. I'm fancy. Biggie meets Iggy, and this little piggy getting icky with a dicky. It ain't tricky. She giving me the runaround. So many shots, bartender trying to gun us down. Another round for the team. Cash rules everything. Crispy for the cream, so you can scheme. Hoping that you write a check. We be living bossy, and that money is a side effect. She a bad one. Bad one. Super villain. She a bad one. Bad one. Nigga killing. She a bad one. Bad one. Got me illin'. She a bad one. Bad one. 1 in a million. She a bad one. Bad. She a bad one. She a bad one. Bad. She a bad one. She a bad one. Bad. She a bad one. She a bad one. She a bad one. She call me Big Boss. You rip-offs can get lost. She says your chick look like Rick Ross and lip gloss. So kick rocks or bass knocks, no treble, all trouble. Flexing that muscle, full frontal, cold hustle. Won't buckle, put the cash up in a glad bag. Got your spot folded like the back page of a Mad Mag. Let her pants sag, just to show the pink thong. Eyes wide shut, she gon' cut out if you blink long. She like a drink strong, and her smoke loud. Got a pound of Ronda Rousey, leave you choked out. No doubt, slow her down, throw money at her. Throw them 20s, throw them 100s, man, it doesn't matter. She a bad one.
Shy throwing those gifted.
She a bad one. She a bad one. 1 in a million. She a bad one. 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 She a bad one.
Ayo.
She a bad one. She a bad one.
Shy throwing 20 grifteds and throwing
Hell
that ass in
yeah.
a circle. You know what we do tonight of all nights. When somebody throws those grifteds, we're sniffing for grifteds. That's 20 sniffs. Shy, thank you for the grifteds. 20 sniffs for 20 grifteds from Shy. Let's go.
Why did you think we were going to think that was trash? That was good.
That was off an EP I did called Hollywoodland. That was the first song I made for the EP, and it was the last song I finished for the EP.
Yeah, I don't know why you thought we were going to think it was trash. I liked it.
Bala. It's
Bala.
like when I made it, I was like, I want to make like a butt shaking song. And I was like, I don't know.
That was definitely a butt shaking song.
Shy told me he was shaking his butt, so it worked. It worked. Those sniffed.
Well, you know it's a butt shaking song when you made Shy shake his butt.
I'm saying. Gotta shake that
Shy.
that healthy butt. Shy got back. Thank you again for the grifted Shy. Yeah, that song was the first one I made for the EP, and the entire time I was working on it, I was like, there's something ain't settling with it for me. And I finally, when I was done with it, I was like, fuck it. The EP was all but finished, and I don't know what I did to finish it. I think I might have added that girl on the hook that was like, bad, 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 bad. I was like, fuck it, now it's done. I think it was her. I can't remember. It was good, though. Alyssa says, twerking alone and fine with it. It's all you got to do is twerk with it. Just shake your butt. Shake your butt to Bad Ones by Billy the Fridge. Off of the EP Hollywoodland that you can listen to on 4 or 5 different platforms across the world. Or here on LolcowRewind on occasion. Oh, Xylee, we are getting to the tail end of tonight's chill rewind. We told ourselves we weren't going to do much.
Yeah.
We were like, we're not going to put our backs out.
No.
We're not going to do a crazy party. We're not going to do a crazy long stream.
No, I drank last night, so I got to go another. No, I drank too much last night.
We said we're not going to like have
Being a good girl.
Yeah. We're not going to have a crazy fight. I'm not going to threaten to lock you up in my basement. We promised ourselves that tonight at the beginning of the stream.
Well, you broke your promise.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
We also promised we wouldn't say anything crazy racist.
Yeah, you fucked that one up too.
How do I keep getting away with it?
Because you're Billy the motherfucking Fridge.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Crokey says, "Play I now, Billy." We'll play I to close out the show. I'll mute us and play I on the way out. We're just gonna sit here, chill, hang, play I, and then I will piss. Been holding in a wicked piss.
Huge Ass was like, no stuffies were harmed in the making tonight. Damn
not
right.
tonight.
True.
My mom was 5'10",
Now
she
tomorrow
said.
night. Oh, 5'10". Damn.
She said 6'2" with heels. And then she did a heel emoji. Is that a slut thing to put a heel emoji?
No, it's not a slut thing.
Okay, good.
Your mother's not a slut.
No, I just want to make sure.
Jesus.
My mom said, "Don't worry, I'll be dead soon."
Oh my God!
She's trying to make me feel bad now. It's not gonna work, Mom.
And I hope she does.
Not gonna work, Mom, because I love you with all my heart, or at least most of it.
Boy.
What?
You heard me, mama's boy. There's nothing wrong with being a mama's boy.
Whatever, dude.
Scorpio Tina, yes, he is talented. He's very talented.
No, they didn't say talented. They said too talented.
Yeah, I just went for talented.
Let's talk about the too talented part.
Because I'm not going to stroke your ego. Those days are over with.
What do you mean over with?
No, they're over with.
When were you ever stroking my ego?
What? You might want to rethink that question.
Guys, am I missing something? I'm gonna do a poll. Did Xylee stroke Billy?
No, ego. No, you dickhead. No. You know what? Guess what? I can go ahead. Go ahead, put that poll up, see what happens. Go ahead, put that poll up.
Ladies and gentlemen, get this poll in right now before Xylee tries to shut down the truth. She says she gets real, but she's constantly shutting down all of your truthful opinions. Okay, 75% of people are saying that you did, in fact, stroke my ego.
Mm-hmm.
When was that? I'm trying to remember.
When? What? Billy!
Yeah.
When?
Yeah, I just don't remember.
You know what?
What was that?
I'm not going to answer that.
Well, here's the thing.
Because I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to answer. That hurts.
Why does it hurt?
Deep. It hurts so deep in my chest that the times that I told you how incredible you were and how much I love and respect you being my co-host and how you've helped me learn to be an entertainer, all that meant nothing to you.
Xylee.
And my heart, no, I want you to know I have an empty space right here in my chest now because of you, because you don't remember the times that I talked that good about you.
Xylee, if your chest is empty, it's because mine is so full. Those words that you say now fill me to the brim with love. Poot says, breaking news, Roxy just got caught streaming on her own channel by Keem. That bitch.
You want to hear some more breaking news?
Yeah.
Someone one of her mods banned Keem in the chat.
Should we redirect? Should we redirect?
Wait,
No.
do you want to? No, don't do it.
No.
No, but
Xylee.
anyway, going back to that, excuse me. So all those times that I talked good about you meant nothing because you can't fucking remember them.
Xylee, that's the opposite. I need you to constantly remind me how much I mean to you because I'm so humble that I don't hold on to these things myself because my self-worth gets lost in my humility. I apologize.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's not going to happen anymore.
Why? I need you to hold me up because I'm so humble.
You did not believe me to the point that you had to ask them and even they agreed.
I didn't say I didn't believe you. I asked when. I needed a refresher because I'm but a humble fridge who doesn't hold on to these accolades of self. Every time you compliment me or give me these accolades, they go in and out immediately because I'm too humble.
Billy,
I'm a man
with
of humility.
Your ego, you absolutely remember everything good somebody says about you because you
No.
thrive in it.
No, it happens so often that I can't hold on to these things.
It's happened so often.
So often. Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
Now it's going to happen less. So maybe you can appreciate
I
it.
promise you it won't happen less. I'm going to fucking charm you. No,
From me it will.
I'm going to charm you. I'm going to impress you.
Your charms don't work on me anymore.
I'm going to impress you so fucking hard.
Nope.
You're going to blow your fucking mind. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Nope.
I'm going to turn it up a notch and blow your fucking mind.
Nope. Not gonna work. Nope.
You Busty says Roxy is a snake. She was on Voldemort's stream a few days ago. Rick Sanchez says, high and drunk on my new deck and got some Chipotle. I'm so drunk I think Becky is hot.
Oh my God.
Can you set me up with her? I'll do my best, Rick Sanchez.
Rick, we got you. We got you, Rick.
I'll do my best, dude. As a fellow Chipotle connoisseur, I will do my best. So apparently Xylee did stroke my ego. I'm so out of touch with my ego that I couldn't.
You'll be begging for it.
Yeah, right.
I ain't doing it no more.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we'll see. Excuse me. You're gonna turn the charm to make sure I do it. That's practically begging. Okay, we'll see.
No,
what
it's
happens.
proving a point.
No, proving the point that it ain't gonna work.
I'm gonna turn on the razzle dazzle and have you.
Unlike these other little girls running around getting starstruck by
I'm
you.
gonna
I ain't no
have
grown-ass
you
woman.
Krispy Kreeming.
Okay, bitch. That's a step too far.
Why?
Right there. That's a step
Why?
too far.
I wear a donut on my necklace. It's a rap thing. I wear a donut. It's part of my attire. Donuts are my thing. See, I don't think you actually do pay attention to me.
Yeah, I do.
Then
I pay attention more than you think I do.
Then why would you react that way when I say I'd have you Krispy Kreeming?
We all know because of the lore of this universe.
No. Donuts are my thing for over a decade.
Okay, true. That is true. It has been. It has been. That is very true. Okay, but that doesn't mean everybody else knows that.
You're the one saying I have a big ego. All of a sudden now everybody else takes precedent over my over decade-long history of wearing a donut on a necklace?
Okay, wait a minute. I'm just saying maybe not as many people know about your lore.
I'm just saying
that they don't know who you are, Billy. Sorry.
Crispy. Oops. Quantum Crispy says Krispy Kreme was in the lyrics of the song Billy just made a layered reference. Thank you. I go crispy for the cream. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Rick Sanchez says, I'm so high I mighty regret wanting a Becky sandwich. I got so much cheese at Chipotle. I feel obese, y'all. I'm not super depressed for the first time in years. Thank y'all. Dude, that's awesome, Rick. That between that Chipotle, that cheese, and that Becky hard-on, brother, I am glad you're part of the RWO right now. Cheers to you, Rick Sanchez. I'm gonna have a sip for you right now, Rick. Salute to you, Ricky Sanchez. Poke Gaga says maybe Billy has gaslit 3 times, but that's a maybe. And Phantom Void is now Cash Cow 5 months deep. Says, Billy, would you make a song about Krispy Kreme? Also RWO for life. I have to finish this album I've been working on. I need to sit down and finish writing it. I need to do it like immediately. It needs to get done. Then maybe we'll work on doing some cool meme shit.
Why don't we take tomorrow off and you get it done?
Yeah, we'll probably take tomorrow off, but I have the party tomorrow, so I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I have a party to go to too, and my husband getting ready to go out of town. It would actually be beneficial for me to take off tomorrow, unless we do a late stream and we decide last minute, which is fine with me. You know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the song off of my album Ill real quick, and then we're gonna play I off Ill, aka Give Me That Gibby, to close us out. All right, Zyle, anything you want to say to the kids while we close this out?
Thank you for tonight, guys. It was just a chill stream. I actually had a lot of fun, except for when Sweet Tea came up here. And thank you for the donations. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Holy shit, 141.
Oh yeah, you guys killed
amazing. That's killing it. Period.
It's because I sniffed.
It's because you sniffed. And thank you for coming out and watching us, guys. Thank you. We appreciate you.
I have to pee, so I'm going to play this song, and I'll be back. Have a good night.
Night, everybody.
Attention. I zombie. I card. 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 I zombie. I card.
Good night, Billy and
Give me
Zyle.
that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Cookie in a jar. I'm about to go hard. Cookie in a jar. Yeah, I'm about to go hard. Money on the table. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Go sign me to the label. Cash in my pocket. I'm here chocolate. Cash in my pocket. I'm coming for the chocolate. Go give me that, give me that Gibby. Y'all give me that Gibby. Yo, give me that Gibby. Go give me that Gibby. Go give me that Gibby. Or I'm gonna take it. Say give me that cash, give me that cake, give me that bacon. Attention. I zombie. I card. 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 Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Today is crazy. I don't know where it's going. My brain is hazy. There ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb, ticking time bomb. I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. I got a long dick and a short fuse. If I talk shit, I get more views. I'm cold-blooded, wearing worn shoes. And if I'm feeling trapped, I'ma snap. Just wanna warn you what you want to do. I'll fight you out of boredom, acting like some baby, so maybe I should've bored him. Let God sort him. Excalibur, pull the sword from the body of the stone, deboned, post-mortem. Don't panic, I'll take my fucking Xanax. When I'm manic, I'm aligned with all the planets. Live beyond my means, but I mean I'm living lavish. I'll kick you in the face before I kick my fucking habits. Today is crazy, I don't know where it's going. My brain is hazy, there ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb, ticking time bomb. I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. Feeling frisky, get with me for scum bumping. A little whiskey, get busy, the blood's pumping. Going Bowser on a peach one-upping. I'm just a dumb dumpling looking to hump something. My toxic trait is talking straight. Hey, good luck. It don't make sense, but it can still make a buck. Real people turn to prophets and they're fake as fuck. They turn a profit off the honest and then rake it up. This Percocet ain't working yet. I need a rest. You're playing checkers, they're out here playing chess. We playing Pokemon, smoking on the very best. We want it all, why do we settle for less? Today is crazy, I don't know where it's going. My brain is hazy, there ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb, ticking time bomb. I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. Tired of being ghosted, no squirter, she's a slimer. I'm a rapscallion, half stallion, social climber. Nerdy nickel dimer and a dirty rotten rhymer. I'ma keep on dropping like I'm Robert Oppenheimer. All this time been ticking and I'm due to explode. Hell, I'll give you the digits to my nuclear code. They say let them cook, I ain't new to the stove. In the kitchen, cut throat, then I shoot and reload. Prescription's empty, tempt me with that bullshit. I ain't half as crazy as these other cats I roll with. To death, Russian roulette with a full clip. But hey, today could be a good day, don't trip. Today is crazy, I don't know where it's going. My brain is hazy, there ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb, ticking time bomb. I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the love and appreciation across the nation. Xylee Gets Real. We got to say thank you to Huge Ass for that big good night to Billy and Xylee. We got to say thank you to Keith Palmer and Huge Ass.
Yes.
5 grifters
Thank
from Keith
you.
Palmer. 10 grifters from Huge Ass. Xylee from Keith Palmer and from Huge Ass. Got to sniff for those grifters. Sniffted. They're sniffted, Xylee. We're sniffing. We're sniffing.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love you.
They wanted an encore. Got to give them an encore.
You weren't back, so you gave them the encore with the second song.
Yeah. I just figured we could come on and sniff and stuff and say hi and goodbye.
Oh yeah, no, of course, because they gave it to us when they did. Absolutely. Wait, and Hugh gave us another.
Another 10, yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't see that one. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Huge Ass is such a big supporter over here. I appreciate him and everyone else so much.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I came by to sniff and I had to. It took me longer because when I sat down, I went to go pee and I sat down because I was like, there's like a 50% chance it's gonna be more than pee, and I was right.
You're right. Yeah. Well, you were already talking about it.
And as I was,
I'm glad it went to one of your songs.
I know.
Thank God it went to one of your songs.
I was like,
I had my mouse hovered over the end stream just in case it was a copyrighted
Yeah.
song. I was like, no, we're gonna end it.
I was like wiping my ass as the song ended, and I was like, fuck, what's it? I had my headphones on, and I was like, I hope it's one of my songs. And when Time Bomb hit, I was like, okay, cool, I can relax.
That's what, and FYI, that's my second.
Time Bomb.
I love that song.
Chicken
I love
Time
I love the melody of it.
Yeah, it's a good little
I
chiller.
love the music on it.
That's the second song on my God Complex album. The intro song, God Complex, starts the album and then goes right into Time Bomb because
I love that song so much.
Yeah, Time Bomb is like my rapidy rap.
Not that I'm
chill
glazing
song.
you or stroking you. It's okay.
See, Xylee, I didn't think you were glazing me or stroking my ego. I thought you were just giving an honest opinion of my art. That's why I was wondering what you were talking about when you said you were stroking my ego. I was like, you don't stroke my ego. You just give me a Gets Real opinion of what a good artist and performer I am.
Oh my God, Billy. I love you in the fucking
And the stream.
Yes.
Thank you guys for hanging and banging with us tonight. It's been a fun one. See you guys again. Probably not tomorrow, but who knows? We get weird around
Who knows?
here.
You never know. We might decide to go anyway.
Good night, everybody.
Peace out.